Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. Welcome to the Musing with Menchaca show. This is the conversational podcast where four friends, but in this case, four family members, gather around these microphones, each with their own random topics of discussion to hash out for your amusement. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, share us with your friends, and subscribe for more content. I am your host, Luis Menchaca, and be sure to be a part of the conversation. Comment below with any suggestions or feedback or any topic suggestions. Let's see, follow me on Twitter. I'm at Chocolaka88, as well as PSN, Nintendo Network, XBL, and Twitch, all Chocolaka88, easy to remember. And also, email me directly, boomchocolaka4@gmail.com if you want anything free-form, long-form read on the show here. Let's see, download me on iTunes. There you go.
Oh, hell yeah.
Link in the description.
Baby.
Link in the description below. Boom. I feel like I'm missing another plug, though.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Your
anyways.
butt plug?
JC Green.
You got it.
I got everything down. I
JC
think. There you go. All right. Joining me today on this panel as new faces to this table, kind of sort of new.
Yeah.
To my right, we have the marketing guru, Carlo.
All right, baby.
Which,
forget that.
fun fact, he was actually part of one of the lost episodes. So he did do a podcast. It didn't make it to air. Technical issues.
But also talk about, I'm the one that came with the black and black.
Yeah, it was your idea. Yeah.
My
Oh, no.
idea. Hey, dog.
But you helped me buy. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And then next to him, we have what was the Soldier of Fortune? Is it? Yeah, the Soldier of Fortune, Juan Jr. That's the title, right? That's what you agreed upon? Okay. Soldier of Fortune, Juan Jr. There you go. And rounding out the table, we have the babyface, Isai.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby. Hey, baby. He's like, hey,
And
baby.
fun fact,
Don't let the beard fool you.
the fun fact that people, the two right here, the red and the blue, they're my brothers. There you go.
Right.
So you're music with Menchacas today.
Chakas.
Menchaca's.
One, two.
Menchaca Cube.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Menchaca
Menchaca Cube.
You must be good at math, bro.
That's the only thing I learned about that.
That's funny.
There you go. All right, so there you go. So I don't have any shout-outs. Normally I do my shout-outs at the top, but
Can any of us do shout-outs?
oh yeah, actually let's do a shout-out.
Yeah.
We got a
Shout-out,
shout-out.
right?
Shout-out.
89.3, dog?
No, I want to do a shout-out to my girl.
I
I'm
love
saying
you.
I love you, bro.
Oh, my God.
Thank you
You're
for
my
allowing
everything.
me to spend time in this podcast. 'Cause see,
You got your
without
permission.
you, I wouldn't be able to be here, so I love you. And, and another shout-out. Can I do another shout-out?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
How much did it cost? Okay.
It
Shout
costs
out-
$2,000 for shout-out.
I want to do a shout-out to myself because I'm going to see this. So shout-out to myself. And also to my boy,
Wow.
Eddie Dukes. Eddie, you're my boy, man. All right. So we're good.
All right, I'm gonna give a shout out. I actually do. We do have a legitimate shout out before we get on the topics. We got to give a shout out to JC Green.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
what y'all know about JC
We got to
Green?
give a shout out to JC Green.
What
That's
you
like
know
the logo is on screen right now. Bam.
Oh, yeah.
There you
yeah.
go. It's somewhere between the two of y'all or something like
Right
that.
up here.
Boom.
Yeah.
There you go. Logo. So give me the lowdown on JC Green, the entrepreneurs.
Okay, so JC Green, we are the future of renewable energy. That's what we're going, and it ain't just solar panels. That's where we're starting, but renewable energy is coming up, and we will be on the front frontier of the new millennium.
There you go. Boom.
And if that confuses you, if you want to save money, contact us. Contact Louis.
Sorry, should I put your email, your
Yeah,
business
actually, contact us here.
business contacts? You want me to
Yes.
put your business contacts in the description?
Absolutely.
Sure.
If you want to save money on your electric bill, give us a call.
Right now,
We'll give you a lowdown.
you guys are local to the Fort Worth,
We're local.
DFW, North Texas area.
Absolutely.
North Texas.
North Texas area. There you go. Boom.
Yeah, and we got our website up and everything. So.
There you go.
What's the website?
It's www.jcgreensolar.com. Check us out.
Nice. All right.
All right, there you go.
There's our free
So,
plug.
there you
It
go.
only cost us like $1,000.
$1,000.
That's cool.
$1,000.
No,
There you
it's fun. Yeah, we did.
But it's okay. Plus our time. Our time is worth a lot of money. But we're here and we're good. So.
But I was gonna say though, this is kind of interesting dynamic going on here because when you think about it, because whenever I've been doing these podcasts, so far they've been limited to my friends, and then it's always been one bottle of 2 liter of Coke and 1 bottle of liquor. So if it's either the Crown or if it's the Jameson or something like that. But whenever you do it with your family, you drink a lot. This is how you do it. You got a whole.
Of course.
And,
A lot of-
and you
this
can't even see what's in our pocket. We got a lot of cocaine, man. It's crazy. Man.
That's the
Yeah.
car right there.
And then,
Yeah.
it's
So
like-
remember to do business with JC Green.
JC Green, we're high.
and it's kind of interesting.
Shouldn't
Like
say that.
even before, behind this, you got there's ice, like a little ice bowl right here. So
When he says ice, it's a methamphetamine. We don't
But
fuck
yeah.
around with that stupid ice, man.
There you go. So interesting. But I'm just saying, like, as a thing, it's like we're doing a big. There's like more of a presentation going on here.
Oh yeah.
But let's get on to topics. All right, so I'll take this one first because my topic is always a community topic. So let me just go ahead and pull it up and give a shout out to the person who suggested this topic here. Where the hell? Come on, there we go. All right, let's see. I should have had to pull it up. Okay, so Jondocrazyideas. He commented on one of my videos. So shout out to Jondocrazyideas on screen. He wants us to talk about Manny Pacquiao versus Mayweather.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good topic. Wow.
There you go.
That's a good one.
That's a tough one, bro.
What's the guy's name?
Jondocrazyideas.
Hey, good topic, man, because we're passionate boxing fans.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Our family,
We're Mexican.
I mean, since we were, 8 years old, we've been watching Mike Tyson punch out
all the
Julio
greats.
Chavez, Sugar Ray Leonard.
You guys watch your
All
YouTube
of the
videos
greats,
and everything.
All of the
All the
greats.
greats.
Every Saturday, if there's a boxing match, we're watching.
It's a nice.
Oh yeah.
We buy every pay-per-view. And
We buy all the pay-per-view.
Whoever that guy is, a good topic. I hope you watch this show because we got some opinions about boxing.
So and by the way, just as a thing, like I have a lot of comment suggestions, and so what I'm doing is I'm basically picking a panel that makes sense to the topic suggestion. Like for the last one, I wasn't gonna bring it up to Eric and David because I know they're not really big into boxing. So that's why I'm saying I'm strategically picked this one.
Oh okay. Nice.
So keep the comment suggestions coming, and I'll address them as I see fit.
All right.
So.
Like a boss, dog.
I'm a boss. I was like, I'm the director. I'm the producer of the show. He even said the host. I'm the social media manager. I'm everything. I wear all the hats in this thing.
Yeah, you do.
Good. Like,
That's
do you ever
awesome.
punk yourself? Like, I didn't get that shit done. Fuck. Like, do you ever get onto yourself?
Yeah,
about that?
hell yeah. I got to be on a schedule.
I bet you have a
gotta put
bunch of
deadlines.
write-ups, don't you? Hey, if there's a procrastinator out here, it's his guy right here.
Yeah, but I'm getting better at it though. I'm just saying.
you
I've
are
been
getting
hitting
You're
my.
getting better at procrastinating?
No.
No, at procrastinating and getting away with it.
Yeah. But I've been hitting my 8 a.m. uploads like every morning. I've been 8 a.m. on the dot. Just
Wow.
hitting them. I've been
You have
hitting them
actually gotten consistent.
Yeah.
I like that.
I'm an eyewitness to that, man.
Actually, I can't keep up
Yeah,
with the
Isai,
videos
watch
now.
me edit.
I
Actually,
watched him edit, and man, he does a good job.
So basically, what you're saying is we're gonna have to pay attention to your grades at school, cause sometimes a lag.
something.
I mean, if you're this
Something has a
busy,
lag.
something has to. Like,
My
I bet you
social,
haven't
my
taken a
social
shower
life.
in 3 weeks.
My
haven't
social
you?
life is what lags.
Dude, your social life's right here.
My
man.
social life is this. This is
Yeah.
my excuse to hang out with my friends and
there
and
you go.
family.
You have more friends now than you did before.
Damn, right?
Yeah.
I told you we were
Shots
gonna.
fired.
I told you we were gonna
Shots
shit on you,
fired.
man.
I know, right? All right.
Nah, we love you, man.
All right. So give me predictions. Who's gonna win, Mayweather or Pacquiao?
You want to go babyface?
man, you know what?
Come on.
Who's gonna win?
Look.
When he started off with, man, you know what?
Man,
It's
you know
you don't
what?
know.
Let me tell you something.
No, I know. Okay, I want Manny Pacquiao to win for sure.
Everyone wants
okay,
that.
that's who everybody wants.
People's champ.
Favorite right now is Mayweather because his defense is good. He just gets in and gets out, man. But I want Manny Pacquiao to win, but I think Mayweather's gonna take it.
All right.
I think this fight's 2 years or 3 years too late, isn't it?
Very late.
4
4 to 5
4
years.
too late. Okay.
4 to 5 years too late. But I'm with Babyface. I'm going for Pacquiao, obviously, but I think somehow, some way, Mayweather's gonna find a way to win.
See,
I think Gayweather's just too gay to like stand up toe to toe with this guy.
Here's what I think on this one. This is a pretty obvious call on Mayweather. First off, he's not gonna fight. He's gonna dance.
Yep.
He's gonna be a little chicken shit
Yep.
defense thing. And on top of that, the judges are obviously siding with him by default. So he's gonna win some bullshit ass rounds that he shouldn't win.
Right.
That's gonna happen. Calling it right now. I'm gonna be proven right on both these fronts.
So far, so
Well,
good.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. So first of all, Lou, you've been reading up on something because apparently what you're saying is very true, and I don't know you as a boxing fan, so I don't know
Yeah, you're not a boxing.
I don't know how you would naturally know that, but here's where I'm going with it. Here's where I'm going with it.
Okay. Well, no, I watch my 24/7.
Yeah, I
watch
see that.
and
Okay, that's good. That's good. Good
Yeah,
research.
just research.
But here's something that
And you're wrong
that-
about
that no
24/7.
one
It's all
is
access.
saying. Here's something
okay.
that no one is saying.
Okay.
I mean, of course, opinions and emotions. Yeah, we want Manny to win, but here's the thing. The fact is that Mayweather has been dodging this fight, and I would
Marketing guru.
point my finger at him for why this fight has not happened in the
Okay.
past 3 or 4 years.
5 years or whatever.
Any excuse he could come up with, he basically came up with it to avoid fighting him. Now, Manny is a left-handed. He's a southpaw. Southpaw. He has a very strong left punch. Mayweather knows that.
He's not good at
He doesn't do good
with
against fighters that throw over 100 punches per round. Manny is known to do that. He's a very busy fighter.
Yeah, but
I think if anything, he learned from Maidana fight not to stand toe to toe with guys that are boxed.
I'm going to
that
have a
punch
bold
hard.
prediction here and say that Manny is going to have a late fight, a 9th or 10th round knockout. For Mayweather. And then let me tell you something.
He's not even a boxing fan. He's laughing.
Mark my words. Everybody's laughing here. Mark my words. Manny's going to knock Mayweather out in the 9th round because with the left straight punch, y'all mark my words. You're laughing now.
So is
But
he
y'all not
going to
be
put
laughing.
Mayweather to sleep like Marquez put Pacquiao to sleep?
I'll tell you what. He's not only going to put him to sleep, but he's going to retire him. Thank you very much.
And that's the end of the podcast.
All right.
thank you very much to my guests. This has been Luis Menchaca.
I think we're done.
Signing
You
out.
did good with your research, and let me tell you something. 47 boxers have came short against Mayweather, but
Some
no
of them
one,
probably lost.
no one has come close to having the skill set that Pacquiao has. The abilities that
Yeah,
he
but
has.
hasn't but the thing is,
he's his grand nemesis because he's a southpaw.
Has a straight, nice left.
Strong. I'm talking about strong, straight left punch. He has different angles.
Yeah.
There's nothing that
But
Mayweather can do except for run. Now, if he runs,
which he will.
and you brought up a good point, the judges will by default give him
Points.
the fight.
No, yeah.
So it's Manny's burden to
go
go out
after
and
it.
try to get points. He may have to risk some things, but one thing about Manny is that he is in superb shape. He's going to go for it,
gonna cut off
risk
the
it
ring.
all, and many people, sport writers, his corner, have said that Manny, all he's ever wanted was to be able to have a chance to beat Mayweather. The concessions that he's given up, the money that he's given up, all point
To him wanting
to
it.
do that. Okay. Yeah, as far as that evidence, that So what I'm trying to say here is that Mayweather doesn't want to fight Pacquiao. He's doing it because he is
Getting a big ass
having
fucking
to
payday.
do it. Well, forget the
He
payday.
got-
forget the payday.
he got put in a
He
corner.
has money.
Okay. All right.
He technically can say, you know what, fuck you, Pacquiao. I'm not going to fight you.
Okay.
Okay, but he's doing it because his legacy
Legacy's
is
on the line.
on the line. Everyone
believe it.
who's a boxing fan knows that.
Yeah.
Number two, he's having to do it because he doesn't want to look like a little bitch that he is.
Yeah.
Okay. So with that being said, when you have that scenario, you have a hungry fighter like Manny who has a lot to prove because he did have 2 losses recently.
Yeah.
You have a lot to prove, and he wants to shut this guy up. So Mayweather is going to do his best to run, I believe, but Manny's not going to allow him to do that. He's going to cut. He has good ringmanship. He knows how to cut the ring. He's going to be able to make him uncomfortable. And the way that I would describe it is imagine the power that Mosley brought in, the power that was Zab Judah.
Well, at the beginning. Yeah.
And
Beginning of the fight.
if you've seen the first round of the Hitman, what's his guy's name?
Ricky Hatton.
Ricky Hatton. See how he shook Mayweather. That's the kind of power that he's going to
Manny's
bring
gonna bring.
to the fight. If you look at the fights where Mayweather was uncomfortable, it was all against left-handers.
Yeah.
Pacquiao's a left-hander. So I'm excited about this fight. I know, as far as my opinion goes, I know that Mayweather has the fight by default, but I would not be surprised if Mayweather lands on the canvas and he doesn't get up. So I think Manny's gonna impose his will. Check out the facts. Go on YouTube, look at some of the fights that Mayweather had trouble with. I mean, I would say Ricky Hatton, Luis.
The fights that they had in
Castillo,
common.
The first fight,
Too.
Mosley. Look at the De La Hoya fight. Mayweather was great. He's good, I respect his
Man.
boxing legacy, but
Mayweather.
Manny's gonna teach him a lesson. That's all I gotta say.
Mayweather had trouble with Cotto, and
That's right.
Manny destroyed
Absolutely.
him.
That's another one that I didn't even mention.
Yeah.
Cotto.
And he also messed up
Manny shredded
Margarito
him.
whenever Margarito
Didn't
was
he also
wearing
have a-
plaster in his freaking hand.
Didn't he almost have a problem with Canelo up until he like tried to like shake
No,
his
no,
hand or
no,
whatever?
No, that was
Canelo's-
Victor Ortiz.
Canelo's strategy.
bad. That was Victor
Canelo's
Ortiz.
strategy was really bad. Victor Ortiz, if the fight would have kept going,
He
would
get
have
sucker
given.
punched.
He would have given Mayweather.
He was giving Mayweather
the fight
fits.
of his career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we saw in the fourth round where he rocked him a few times. It was unfortunate that he
sucker
headbutted
punched.
him.
Yeah.
He got sucker punched, but protect yourself at all times.
Well, that's
I mean,
Mayweather, you know. That's what he does best. He's sucker
So
punches.
if
he's a
Floyd-
dirty fighter.
Floyd, if you're watching this right now, let me tell you something. I'm the first to tell you the truth. You're gonna have trouble with Manny, and don't be surprised if he knocks your ass out, motherfucker.
Oh shit!
I will make that his. I will make his
Just know
own.
that
30
I'll
second
back you
video.
up, dog.
Yeah.
If his entourage comes to Dallas Fort Worth, just
fuck,
so you know.
fuck Floyd.
Fuck Floyd, dog.
Yeah.
And
That's a soundbite right there. If I ever heard one.
there's a lot of
Hashtag fuck Floyd.
there's a lot of prior professional boxers who are giving their insight as to who they think is going to win.
Yeah.
And a lot of them favor for Manny.
Yeah.
And
Due
let me
to
tell
the
you
fact
something.
that, just like you were saying, how
You
Manny
brought up a
puts
good point. Boxers, I'm talking about legends.
Yeah, Holyfield, Mike Tyson,
Mike Tyson.
Cotto himself.
You know, the thing is, you hear sport writers, you the popular ones. I'm talking about like Jim Rome, Bill, Costa. You have all these guys that tell you all these things, but to a certain extent, how far do you believe them?
Mm-hmm.
Mike Tyson believes that Manny will floor him just the same way that I feel, because the way that how busy Manny's going to be, he's going to make him uncomfortable. He's going to get him on the ropes. If Floyd messes up the way that I think he is, because Floyd's a master. I know he's a master boxer. He's going to be able to get himself out of a lot of situations. But if he reacts the way that I think he is, like he did with Maidana in the first fight, he's going to go to toe-to-toe. When he goes to toe-to-toe, Mayweather's going to have the advantage on the reach. I know that for a fact. But
That does not
what
matter,
he doesn't have the advantage on is Manny has a way to set up boxers. You saw it with Margarito. Margarito had the longer reach. You saw it with Cotto when Cotto had the longer reach.
With De La Hoya too.
And with De La Hoya. And he shredded all of those.
But here's my biggest concern in this whole issue is I'm glad you've got all these points, but my whole thing is I don't even know if Pacquiao is even. I think he's past his prime. He's on his. I think.
But how
The
would you say?
the
but how
argument
would-
is more on Mayweather.
Yeah, how
Past
would
his
you
prime.
say that if Mayweather's 2 years older than Pacquiao?
3 years. 3
Well,
years.
3. He just turned 39.
38. He's 38.
But because
Manny's
I've seen
35,
like in the
36,
recent fights
2
where
years,
where
2
he
years,
lost, he wasn't fighting with like
Okay.
this hunger that you're talking about. Like I'm
My
saying,
response to that is because that's what a lot of
and
people,
he's not juicing anymore. You know that. Everyone knows that he's off the juice.
Let me
That's
tell you
why he
something.
lost. That
He's
is why
never
he-
been. He's never been in trouble for any type of PEDs or steroids. Boxing actually has a pretty strict, straightforward policy. And
Mayweather
drug-
started all that though.
but
What the rumors?
the
Yeah.
rumors.
Oh, the rumors. Okay.
He got sued.
never-
Hold on, wait. Let's talk about that. He got sued. Okay, Mayweather got sued. They lost, and for an undisclosed amount and everything. Not only once he lost, Mayweather never brought that up again, like ever. Like he never brought that up. He couldn't. He lost
So
money.
he was he was pioneer. He was like
Yeah.
He was the one the
started
proponent of that propaganda.
Yeah, he's the one who started that. In fact, there's a video on YouTube where you can see Mayweather, like, he's going on a rant where Pacquiao's destroying people. I got to protect myself and my family, like a little bitch that he is. He's over here making excuses of why he doesn't want to fight him. He goes, how is he going to get that big so fast? How is he shredding dudes like that? He was just ranting on about how he was scared of him. Basically, he was just saying, I'm scared of this guy. I'm not going to fight him because I got to take care of myself and my family. He goes, I'm not going to risk my life. And I said, motherfucker, you're a boxer. You
Yeah, that's
risk
what
your
you do.
life
That's what you do.
every time you get in the ring. So what are you doing then?
And
There-
Mayweather is known to dodge strong fighters.
He turned down a lot of
Ask
fights.
anybody that knows boxing, they will tell you that Mayweather will rather fight.
He's his career. His career is based
Here's-
off of his choices and him picking.
Here's
his
one person he didn't want to fight: Antonio Margarito. They offered
Oh,
him.
yeah.
They offered
Millions.
him $10 million
Millions.
at the time when Mayweather wasn't even getting
making
paid
like
that much.
3
He was
to
making
5
5
million.
or so million.
3 to 5
They offered him $10 million to fight Margarito, and he turned it down because he didn't want to fight him because Margarito's messing motherfuckers up.
But here's the answer to what you're saying. Never before Mayweather began to say those things, never had anybody suspected anything. And further, it's not unusual for any boxer, especially a boxer that's starting in the flyweight or bantamweight division, to go up 6 or 7 or 8 divisions. Okay,
It's not unusual.
It's not unusual
Because they
In
get
fact-
older, they get bigger.
In fact, somebody like Manny Pacquiao has to work super hard to fight at 147, 154. It's very difficult for him. He cannot make that weight. The only way that he can make that weight is by training, eating a lot of protein. His diet has to be very strict.
He has to take in so many
He has to
calories.
thicken up.
So yeah.
And when he fought at 154, the fight night, a lot of times boxers go above that weight. They gain.
I thought
about
they
10
lose
pounds.
weight. I thought
No.
They're
Oh, they
dehydrated.
dehydrated. Okay, yeah.
In his case, he stays at 154. He stayed at 154,
But-
or would go back down. By
But
a pound or
Mayweather
two.
does the same thing though.
Mayweather does the same thing. So what I'm trying to tell you, both fighters are no different. Mayweather he went up 6 divisions, or 5 divisions, and I think Pacquiao went up 7 divisions.
7 divisions.
So
7 or 8.
there's a separation of 2 divisions here, and the weight difference is maybe like 7 or 8 pounds. So they're both in the same category. What Mayweather suggested before in the past is ridiculous. It's nonsense.
Unfounded.
And that's just one excuse that he's made. And there's a long list of things. I mean, he's talked about, what's his name, Bob Arum. He didn't want to deal with Bob Arum.
He just had a lot of
yeah.
excuses.
Just different excuses.
It's like, oh, you guys never give HBO never gives me my break or my dues or whatever, something like that.
Yeah.
He's always
All right. Okay. Well,
But going back to the
let's-
thing, like my original point is, so my question is Pacquiao actually has he lost his touch? Is what I'm getting at. It's like I've seen some of his recent fights and he wasn't like.
Look, he didn't lose against Bradley. Number
okay.
one.
We know that.
Did he get a lucky shot? Did Marcus get a lucky shot against
No.
Pacquiao? Yes, he got. A
No,
lucky
it wasn't
shot.
a lucky shot. It was a time
I
shot.
think it was a time shot. Yeah, he knows a lot about Pacquiao to understand that he does his little.
But Marquez already fought him 4 times, so he knew Pacquiao pretty good.
Yeah. So listen,
Because somebody has balls to fight Pacquiao. That's why.
there has been talks.
Marquez.
As far as steroids and PEDs. That's
Okay,
irrelevant.
irrelevant.
But
okay.
I know.
right,
But I will say that Manny in the past has been known to be
more
not lazy,
aggressive,
but
more aggressive.
no, I'm not lazy, but to the point where he'll rather go shoot pool, or he'd rather
His
go-
focus is kind of gone
Yeah.
or whatever.
different things. Okay, I believe that before I would believe.
All right.
anything
Okay.
else.
But we're digressing. Let's talk about the fight. All right. So
So we got these 2 fighters and we know a little.
look, this is what I think that Pacquiao should do.
Okay.
All right. First of all, Pacquiao needs to come out strong and fast. He can't lose the first 4 rounds. Literally, first 4 rounds.
So but usually the first round is always just feeling him out, though. That's what I'm saying.
Manny doesn't necessarily
Actually,
do that.
Manny doesn't do that.
Mayweather's the one who starts slow and then tries to figure somebody out.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So one thing that Pacquiao does and Manny does a lot is he moves his head a lot. I mean, he's like a freaking monkey in there, and he comes in with different angles. So he needs to do that. He needs to come out strong. He needs to have Mayweather feel his power, and then get him on the ropes, get him on the run, and he's gonna have to cut the ring off. So the one thing that from ring generalship, Pacquiao actually has that. So I don't think necessarily they're gonna give Mayweather the rounds.
The benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, I don't think they may not give him the rounds because
If he's not busy, if Manny is not
if Manny's
busy,
in there,
but he's in there moving around
and jabbing, while
they'll give it to
Mayweather's
him.
trying to figure him
Dodge
out
him
or
and
dodge or
try to
whatever.
figure out his power.
I honestly don't think that they will give Mayweather a lot of rounds like that because Manny does come and shoots like 100 punches around. So I think they'll give it to
I
him.
still find that one hard to believe. I mean, I get what you're saying, but we've
Look,
seen fights that
Look,
happen.
Vegas
that exact
is
same thing.
Mayweather. Vegas is
We've
Mayweather.
seen that fight happen where you're like, what the fuck? Why are they giving Mayweather that round?
I don't think they're
they're-
going to give Mayweather those rounds. I honestly don't think they're going to, because there's one thing about Manny that he does on the ring, and he makes everybody excited about how many punches he throws, how many different angles, and how many lefts he throws. So I'm telling you right now, don't be surprised that Manny takes a lot of the first few rounds, first
Okay.
couple of
All
rounds.
right.
Oh, and by the way,
But
to kind of prove more,
disregarding that,
kind of prove more about his point is that Mayweather is not going to be able to hurt Manny.
Oh yeah, that's another thing.
Okay, he has small fists, small hands. He has speed.
He's got little girl hands.
But it's not going to be enough to be able to hurt Manny. Because
So-
let me tell you
so
something.
Mayweather has a speed
Let me tell you
advantage?
something. The 3 top punchers that Manny's ever faced are way stronger. I'm talking about it's a big gap between
Him and-
the power that Mayweather has. Mayweather's not a known
Power puncher. He's a
not.
jabber.
You know, he's a showboat. He'll stay busy. He'll do a combination, and then he'll run for the rest of the round.
Yeah, he takes the points and he runs.
Exactly.
That's how I know.
So with that being said, I think
don't
that,
think he can win like that
he's
against
not going to
Manny.
be able to do that with Manny because Manny, if he's engaged, he's going to counter and he's gonna apply that left. Okay. You know, so
No, I think the first round's going to be filled out for both of them because it's a big fight. But I think Manny's going to start attacking right away.
So so basically all these points are fine and all, but there's the X factor of the mafia. I was gonna say
the
buying
mafia.
the fucking fight.
I think this fight's too damn big for the mafia to be
To afford it?
afforded.
no,
Honestly,
no.
there's
Here's-
200.
here's
the
There's
$200
200.
fight.
I
The
may,
$300
I may
million
be one of the
fight.
biggest Mayweather haters, but one thing I do like and love about Mayweather is that
He can buy a fight.
he's consolidated a lot of power. In fact, I think
I
that's why
really
hate him.
wouldn't put it. No, actually, and it's not really him. It's actually Al Heyman.
Al Heyman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mayweather actually
Mayweather is
reports
his own,
to
is
Al
his own
Heyman.
source. Of course, Al Heyman is a big advisor of his. He is.
Oh, yeah.
Big influential. But
His manager.
between Al Heyman, between Mayweather, between even HBO and Showtime, mainly Showtime, I will give props to Mayweather. You know, he's consolidated a lot of power. You know, he has a small circle of people that he trusts. So the suspicion of the mafia or whoever,
It wouldn't be necessarily the mafia. It'd be Mayweather.
if Mayweather says, you know what, I'll lose this one, we'll do a rematch and we'll make more money.
Is there a
I doubt that. Look,
Is there a rematch
nothing's
clause?
Yes,
yeah,
there
there
is.
is.
There is a rematch
There
clause?
is.
Oh, shit, I didn't
There
know
is.
that.
In fact, Mayweather, he cares more about his record and his legacy than money because right now he has the money.
There's just a rematch clause just for Mayweather. strictly,
Yes.
though.
Just for Mayweather.
So if Mayweather loses, he gets the rematch.
right.
Yeah.
But if Pacquiao loses, then that's it.
No,
There's
that's
nothing.
it. Yeah.
Oh shit! Well, that's a one-sided.
But come
deal.
on, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. If that fight is so freaking exciting and it's really really close, and let's say that Mayweather wins a split decision by like one round,
Mayweather would be in the same
and
situation.
a lot of people would be like,
Well,
"No,
there was one
Pacquiao won," and they give it to Mayweather.
But there was a Mayweather match where even he was surprised that he was dodging the question. Where about I was like, oh, we'll just review the tapes.
Maidana.
Maidana.
Okay, yeah.
And before that, Luis, he's only given 2 rematches. Luis Castillo,
Which everybody said he won.
which by the way, no, not only did everybody say
win?
that, he did win.
He did
Luis
win.
Castillo won, so he gave him a rematch. And then the second one was Maidana. And Maidana,
I
the
gave him
worst
a lot.
case
I gave him a lot of
scenario,
rounds.
He drew the fight, but I actually think Marco Maidana won.
So did I.
Everyone thought that.
I
Everyone-
said at
everyone-
worst.
and, no,
I said at worst it'd have been a draw.
the best part was during the unveiling of him being the winner. It was like even his surprised look on his face was there too.
Yeah.
He was surprised that he won.
Because he was like, I hope I'm winning. You can see how nervous. You can see how nervous Mayweather was when they were gonna
Look,
announce those things.
Mayweather is a showmanship. You know, he's good at showmanship. I'm not sure if he had that surprise look, but he knows the truth, and that's why he gave him a rematch. So, anyways,
All right.
stay tuned. Watch the May 2nd match against Mayweather and Pacquiao.
You're gonna plug the fight.
The day after Avengers, nice.
Yep.
You know, for
I was thinking
anyone
the same thing.
who wants to doubt my 9th or 10th round knockout by Manny, hey,
This will live on the archives of YouTube.
go ahead and instant message or message my brother.
Boomchakalaka4@gmail.com.
I will put money on that. I believe wholeheartedly on that.
Hey, well, you better put your money where your
You
mouth
know,
is.
my,
That's what I'm
my
saying.
money limit is
Be
$5
ready.
or $10,
Per
but I will
bet.
put all of my $5
Limit
or
one
$10
bet.
on that.
Limit one bet. Yeah, limit one bet. Yeah.
Limit to the best deal here, but don't be surprised. You guys will laugh at me now, but I will be laughing at the end.
So your prediction
You know
is
what, hey.
so your prediction is that Pacquiao will win.
Manny will win
And-
by a 9th or 10th round knockout, or it may go to decision and Mayweather.
Wait.
will-
My-
Or okay.
Well, you know,
Okay, well-
if that doesn't happen,
He'll
it'll
win
go
by
to
decision.
Okay.
Mayweather will win.
Okay, and my prediction is that Mayweather will win by decision.
my prediction is Mayweather will win by split decision.
Okay.
My prediction is, well, before I say my prediction, just to cover what Carlo says with his predictions, lately he's been kind of just telling me his predictions on different fights or different types of things, and quite honestly, they were on point. So
to the mic. There you go. Right there.
so his predictions are on point. So for him to say that Manny Pacquiao's going to knock out Mayweather in the 9th to 10th round is likely
Okay,
to happen
yeah, it's
because of the fact that
yeah.
just the way his prediction ratings have been is just 10 out of 10. So
He's given a lot of
I'm up there.
historical data. Yes,
Yeah.
he's given a lot of that.
So,
yes.
but for me, I think Manny Pacquiao will win. Also,
So you're changing
by
it.
a late knockout. But
You're changing it. He convinced you
no.
because at the beginning you said I want Manny to
I
win,
want
but I think
Manny
Mayweather.
Pacquiao to win.
Right.
Yeah, he just
So for me, at that point when I said I was
You
Manny
think you're
Pacquiao,
Mayweather?
I was thinking about going to 12 rounds.
Yeah.
Going the
So
distance.
right, exactly. So if it's going to go to the distance, Mayweather's going to take it.
Ah.
I mean, everyone knows that if it goes to the 12th round,
If
they're not going
Mayweather-
to fight each
Mayweather's
other.
gonna give it to
They're-
him.
if they go to the 12th round, they're not going to fight each other. They would rather go to decision.
That's that's not necessarily
I mean,
true.
actually, you know,
Like, in
I
this
think
fight,
Manny
every round's
Pacquiao-
gonna it's gonna count.
Time out.
This ain't your show.
Hey, he's in Menchaca.
Call
dog.
it timeout.
Music with Menchaca.
He's a Menchaca. All right, go ahead.
I do believe it's called Musing. Which Menchaca? I don't know.
But it's one of them.
I'll assume it's me. But if Pacquiao's mom shows up,
Oh shit.
we're good. She'll be like doing this shit, boy.
No, it's in the contract. He said she can't show up to the fight.
Hey, that's how much Mayweather's
Brujeria. Brujeria.
If you're a natural person, you may strike anything in the contract.
Oh man, it's all right.
well,
So,
that's that topic. There
okay,
you go.
that's that topic.
Hey,
All
good
right.
topic, Luis. Hey,
John do crazy
John
things.
do crazy.
John do crazy ideas. There you go.
Awesome.
hey, good topic. Keep watching. I love it.
Bring
And
it.
like
Keep
this
it brought.
video.
There you go.
This first
Share,
15
share
minutes.
it on your social medias.
All right, there you go.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
Put them to advertise, dog. That's right.
I like it.
Carlo, what's your topic?
Well, my name ain't Carlo. My name is the Marketing Guru.
The marketing guru, Carlo. There you go.
Well, my topic is going to be real simple. It's not going to take up as much time as yours did because yours was really good. But my topic is a topic that's actually in a lot of people's minds, my mind. A lot of us have had different experiences with law enforcement. All right?
Yep.
So good, bad, mediocre, maybe you may consider it.
See episode 12 for my stories and David's and Eric's stories from police experiences.
Actually,
okay.
yeah. I did hear that episode,
Yeah.
and I'm going to reference that because
You told him that story where you got
Yeah,
pulled over?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he
was
did.
in the last. I was in the last podcast.
Dude,
he did.
remember how mad I was? I was like, "What these?"
Oh yeah, and
motherfuckers?
I talked about you on the podcast.
Yeah.
I referenced your name. I said Juan said this and that. Yeah,
Yeah, I was like,
so
that's not Juan. That's him. There you go.
"There you go."
If you guys are
my
watching-
my topic comes with a lot of experience, personal experience, and then it comes with the feeling and the thought, because we all have friends in law enforcement.
Yep.
we do.
Saeed
Yeah.
does.
I do.
My brother personally does.
I do.
Louis, do you do?
Yeah, I went to my friend's graduation.
So, are we
yesterday.
biased then?
But hold on. This topic isn't
Can we
about
stay
being
unbiased?
this topic isn't about being on either side as much as it is.
No, fuck that. I'm gonna
Okay.
pick sides.
No. But
Wait, we haven't heard. We haven't officially heard Carlos' topic
Alright,
yet.
okay,
Let me,
What's the?
let,
What's
hear
the
me
topic?
out first.
get
Okay, no, actually, you know what? No, the funny thing
Fucking
is before
15
you
minutes
speak,
later.
This is
this is
this
exactly
is
what happened
happened
on the
first
during the
one.
previous one that didn't make it
God.
to
It took
air.
me a while to
It
get
took
to
him
my
like
topic.
10 minutes or
I
something
know.
like
To my
that
topic.
to get to
So,
actually say
look.
his topic.
Oh man, you're so long-winded, dude.
He said it long-winded, and then I actually had to say it for him. Like
Hey,
after
hey,
I,
So, what's
You
your
know what? Hey.
topic? What's your topic?
That's exactly what happened the
The
first time.
spotlight's on Carl. Let him talk.
All right, go ahead. Just get there though.
get
Come on.
there, just
This-
So-
You know what?
Long
Say
walks
what
on the
you're saying.
beach, come
I'm
on.
interested in what you're
So
saying.
when Christopher Columbus,
All right, get the fucking
all
point.
right, come on, man. Yeah.
no, seriously, the reason why I'm prefacing a lot,
Okay.
Golly, yeah.
it's important
Okay.
because
Okay.
I don't want this to be a biased thing.
All right.
Understand?
Okay,
I'm gonna be biased.
this doesn't have to be biased.
But it's gonna be biased.
My
though.
topic is going to be the police, our police officers,
Okay.
their work duties, and the stresses that they have. And I think it's important for me to talk about that because I've been seeing a lot of different videos online. I've been seeing a lot of blogs. I've been seeing a lot of news.
Facebook feeds, God, those Facebook
A lot of
feeds,
Facebook feeds. I've been seeing a lot of news articles. And here's the thing. The question to me really isn't so much about our bias, isn't about what our police officers' duties and responsibilities are. And it really isn't about the why our community, why our kids behaving the way they are. It's more about why.
Can you actually give us the actual, topic? Like, what is the topic?
What the duties of a
What-
police officer are.
Is that
That's
it?
what I said.
Okay,
That's what I
so
said.
what are the duties? That's your topic.
What the duties of our police officers, and let me tell you something. My
Okay,
opinion is
but-
this. My topic is what do we expect from our police officers? Because here's the thing. When something happens, my thing is I call 911.
Okay.
All right. I called 911 once because there was a snake in my backyard.
Snake.
Okay. I've called 911. I've called 911 before.
How big was the snake? If you don't mind me asking.
It was about 7
5 inches.
or 8 inches long. But hold on, but that doesn't speak volumes. That doesn't speak volumes. My son Jason, he was probably like 3 years old at the time, and he screamed, bloody murder.
Yeah, bloody murder.
The thing is, we all call the cops. We all call the police officers. And we know that law enforcement is something that we need in our personal lives. I currently, if anyone who knows my situation knows that, I've gone through divorce. I have a child custody, agreement with my ex. If she doesn't
Follow the
follows
rules.
the,
What if you're
follow
gonna
through
call?
with the court order, of course, the first person that I'm going to call is the police. Yeah. Now,
You got to enforce the law.
no. So, I personally have some friends that are in law enforcement. I know the stresses that they talk about. They talk about responding to calls of family violence. They respond to calls where, somebody has a knife or a gun. Their alert is high. Now, let me tell you something. When I go to work, my biggest fear is falling off a ladder. Okay, my biggest fear is, not being able to cover the medical expenses to that. Okay, so let me tell you something. The people that I call on first, my priority is on them because without them, we wouldn't be able to have the security that we have. Same goes for soldiers. Kids nowadays, they act the way they act. I don't know if they're influenced by
Damn fool.
social media. I don't know if they're
It has a lot to
influenced
do
by
with it, man.
by rap videos. I don't know if they're influenced by
Boats
their
and hoes.
friends. But what I'm trying to say is this. Our upbringing has a lot to do with it. I was slapped if I talked back.
Hell yeah.
I came up with the strict upbringing. I relished that as I grew up. I hated the fact that I couldn't go out anywhere, but I appreciate it today as an adult. Now, I want to know what your opinions are. The
On
killings that are
responsibilities?
happening with the police, is it?
Police brutality, all that stuff.
No, and I don't even want to talk about police brutality because that's not what this is about.
Okay.
What I want to talk about is it the times of change, where social media, we have MTV,
Okay.
we have lack of parents' supervision. What is causing our children
What is
So-
causing?
to get shot and killed
How do we go
by
from
people that are doing their jobs?
How do we go from
Well,
Police responsibility.
responsibilities and your new topic?
look,
Well, so
Look,
it's
man.
basically. I think it's just a topic on like society as a
Look,
whole, basically,
look.
isn't it?
Let me tell you something. Look,
Yeah.
no matter what, you can't tell people how to raise people. They're kids.
Okay.
even
All
if
right.
they raise them right, though, man, that kid is going to be like, okay, look, we as individual wholes have choices to make in life, with or without our parents. All right, and a lot of the times we make those choices without our parents.
Yeah.
As individuals, because we think, oh, we're responsible, we're all big boys, we can do this, we don't need to ask our parents, yada yada yada. I'm gonna go do this because I think it's freaking cool, or it's gonna be beneficial for me. so whenever I hear somebody say that, oh, it has to do with a lot of it does it, with how the parents brought them up. Yes, it is true. Okay, but parents only know their kids inside the home, not outside, man. And a lot of the times that whenever that kid goes out and does something, and they get into some type of altercation or they get pulled over by a cop and they get what happened to you, Louis? I mean,
pulled over and
pulled over and you got
searched and shit.
Yeah,
For no reason.
For no reason. Yeah.
So
Well, no, for a reason. Look, there's a reason.
There is reason.
He was
for it.
driving a Lincoln Town Car.
Okay.
Yeah.
We know. They know
no
the story.
names, dog.
They know the story.
You know,
Go
I
ahead.
just said the story in the last show. Yeah.
But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay,
You're breaking
so
people's thoughts.
so they go out and they say they get some type of altercation with either somebody at a bar or a club or they're at a burger joint. A lot of young kids go to burger joints or a mall or whatever. I mean, they're going to react how they want to react based off of who they're with.
Yes.
Their friends have a lot of influence on what someone does. For me, prime example, I've always liked to stand out. I've loved and I've always liked to stand out with my friends. I like to be that guy that said, "Oh, hey,
You're the
hey, go do that."
I'm gonna say
Then-
you're
then-
like the center of attention kind of type.
So, yeah, right.
Always
But
say influence of attention.
so I would be the guy that said, "You know what? You don't want to do it? I'll do it, man. Don't be a little bitch. I'll do it." Boom. And I mean, I've had several other friends like that as well. Excuse me, but which got me in a lot of trouble before. So but for me, luckily I was never caught, so I wasn't. I'd have to.
I didn't get caught, so we're good.
Go through.
Got away with murder.
Getting
Didn't get caught.
I guess altercation with the police officer or getting stopped by a police officer. so that way-
But where I'm going with it is this: is that you brought up a good point. The influence of attention. I mean, sometimes parents work many hours to try to make ends meet.
Right.
The police or the law enforcement, they have a responsibility. They react the way that they are trained. They react on emotion. They react on impulse. They react on many different variables. I sympathize with the police officer that shot somebody and killed them because they reacted the way that they did in that split second. But then, of course, later they feel, you know what, I'm remorseful because maybe I could have reacted a certain way. But you know what? It's between his life and that person that they kill's life.
That's
And
why
you know what?
That's why they have teardrops
You know what?
too, man.
I have friends that are police officers.
Yeah.
So
I
I
have friends that are police.
I
officers.
do feel biased about this, but I also feel that we have to look at the big picture. The police officers, they are trained, uniformed in a uniformed way.
Yeah,
They are all trained to know the same information that the brethren next to them. What I don't understand is this. I don't know if it's social media that's spreading the information faster, but I'm seeing many more instances of shootings, of killings from police officers to
in the last
citizens.
couple of years than there have been in the last 10 or
You
so.
know, it
That's
just
where I'm trying to get with.
most recently though that in L.A. that
Actually,
homeless
your
guy-
statistic is wrong.
And-
But I'm saying you hear about it more.
You hear about it
hear
more
that.
because of social media, but
That's
the stats that you look back, there was way more racism and stuff back in
Yeah, obviously.
before
Yeah.
not
than
that much.
today.
I mean, you
everything's
think
more.
about it. We just think about the biggest one, the biggest media attention one,
I
the
think
Rodney
it's
King.
passed on
Exactly.
time.
Rodney King. I'm just saying, yeah.
Okay, so
Go-
let's
But I was gonna say I wanted to break it down, but go ahead.
go ahead. No, go ahead. What did you want to break down? Because
Well,
I'm
so
gonna
there's
give
a-
you my
there's-
opinion.
There's I have a police officer, a friend of mine, and this person says to me when it comes to these kinds of situations that you hear about on Facebook and all that stuff, this is their line of reasoning is like, you know what, if it's between me and someone else, I'm the one coming home. That's what they say.
And that's what I say.
That's so, and then and also in previous podcasts, David's always pulled up this point where it's like, well, first off, we got to preface and say he always says like, every time you end up being pulled over by a cop or whatever have you don't be friendly. They're not your friends. Don't talk to them. Try to keep it short and
See,
concise.
and that's
his
my
approach.
issue right there,
That's
man.
his approach.
That's my issue.
What?
That right there, where don't keep it friendly. You know,
Just answer the questions.
Whatever.
And that's it.
yeah. I'm the type of guy.
And
That
he's-
if I
and
get pulled over, hey, officer, you know what was
No,
the reason
no.
I got pulled over for? Blah blah blah.
Just answer the questions. That's it.
And I just
An
you know,
important
hey,
question,
what
in
is
case
this,
you
that?
guys don't know, you need to ask the police officer
Why am I being pulled over?
what is the probable cause of you stopping me. Probable cause might actually let them know that you know a little bit about procedure, because probable cause is a term they know. And so, in case you don't know out there, ask them that way. Don't say, "Why did you pull me over?" Because then you're not looking like a layman. Say, "What's the probable cause of your stop, of this stop right here?" That's what you want to ask them. And then they're going to be like, oh, okay, they know that I need to tell them, because you do need to know the reason why. So, I wanted to give you my opinion as well.
Go for it. Go for it.
I've been stopped at least, I can count about 7 times that I've been pulled over for being brown.
Yes.
Or stopped for being brown.
Right.
I'd be walking down to
You weren't shot any of those.
none of those times.
Perfect.
So, and that's going to lead into something else I'm going to talk about.
yeah.
Okay.
All right, go for it.
So, I'm walking home from school. Actually, not school, from my girlfriend's house. And this cop pulls me over. I mean, I'm walking, and he pulls next to me. He said, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I look around. I'm like, "I'm walking home." You know, and he's like, "Well, why are you walking home?" And he started asking me questions, and I'm thinking, why is he asking me questions of me walking home? You know, at the time I was in high school, so I didn't know what, you know, I just answered his questions, but I didn't get shot. So I think that what I'm kind of going with it is, and I asked my brother this, is I want to see a video where somebody gets shot for no reason. I mean, I'm talking about cold blood, where somebody just draws a gun and shoots somebody. I want to see a cop not, you know, just a cop shoot somebody just for no reason, like none,
bro,
no reason. Now, hold on, wait.
That
I,
LA.
I actually keep hearing about all these videos, but what you don't know is the story that goes behind it, or missing video pieces. So I want to know. I mean, I want to see a video, and I've challenged a lot of people, not just my brother. Show me a video, and then they show me the video, and I'm like, okay, so you're saying that this person didn't struggle. So every time I see a video, it's always some kind of a resisting arrest piece portion to it. Now,
To your video.
so
Do you want to put something on stream or something?
No. Tell them to, if they find a video where somebody was shot by a police officer,
yeah,
Speaking to the mic.
Speaking to the mic.
Speaking to the mic. Yeah.
if anyone has seen, or if anyone has a video that shows a police officer shooting a bystander
cold blood.
or a citizen, not in cold blood, but for no intended reason.
yeah. Now there was
Email my brother.
There was this one
Email
video,
or comment.
and you know what? This came around on Facebook. There was this one video where this cop just goes up to this guy and he's telling him, he's pointing at him and he says, "Hey, you know, the guy has his hands
Don't
up.
shoot,
Don't shoot like this." And then he kind of turns, and then the cop shoots him, just like that. But you got to watch it slow mo. So the second time they show it slow mo, and then they show the rest of the video. So it looks innocent as hell. Like, it looks like this cop is just shooting him, and you know, he just shoots him and everything's fine, and there's another cop behind the suspect. What the suspect was doing, he was reaching for a gun. So he shoots him because the other cop behind him says he's going for a gun, and you kind of hear it in the background. But when you see it slow mo, he's actually turning to the side like this, and he's pulling a gun out. So after he shoots him and he's on the ground, you can see the gun. He's like, he was actually gonna pull a gun on him. All right. So that was the only video that was close. But after you see what happens when the camera gets close, they say don't be fooled by what you see right away. You know, you got to know what happened.
There's always a story behind.
There's always a story why it happened. So that was the only video that I saw was close. But after that, it was like, okay. So what I want to see, and I challenge everybody, is show me a video where somebody's not resisting arrest or not following the commands of the police, you know, and show me, because let me tell you something. My brother had it right. They're in a heightened state, all right, they're just in a heightened state of alert. And let me tell you something, as a veteran and being deployed, I'm going to tell you something, man.
The soldier of fortune
Being in a heightened state of alert every day, sleeping that way, waking up that day, eating in the morning that day, being in a heightened state all the time, it's not easy. It's you know, everybody thinks, oh, you know, you wake up, you know, and all you can think of is I might die in the next minute. You know, I've had rockets and bullets, you know, fly around my face. So I'm telling you right now, you know, being in a heightened state of alert, unless you are in that position, you know, you can't say, oh, he fucked up because, he just shot him for no reason or whatever. Hey, you know what? How about this? How about stop being ignorant? Start listening to what the cops are saying and obey their commands, and I'm pretty sure you're going to get out of it alive. And that's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
They're gonna hate you.
No,
I don't care. You know what? I hate ignorant people.
Yeah, but I get it.
Let me tell you
I've
something.
seen those videos.
Let me
I've seen
tell
this
you,
person
I'm gonna come up with my topic, and it's gonna include this.
Yeah.
In a way.
I thought
Watch.
you were okay, but no.
80% of people that feel the way that he feels.
Yeah, no, but I get it, because you always see those videos, and like the people that are like being the victims,
There's always a controversy.
There's the people that are the victims are not exactly 100%, and it's like it's not even so much that they're innocent. It's so much just like the way that they carry themselves and what they say,
Yeah.
and it's just it really does not look good. For
Oh,
them.
and if you saw the video of LA shooting, my brother and I we were talking about it, and then the next day the facts come out. The homeless guy pulled the rookie's gun.
Oh, look at that.
He pulled his gun, took it out of his holster, and had it. All right. So he had it in his hand. They shot him. Like 3 officers shot him. But what you couldn't see right away, what somebody was actually videotaping, was it looked like those cops shoot him in cold blood.
That's
But when you
what I
look at the
thought.
cams that they were wearing,
And
Then
I
he
was
pulled the gun
firsthand
from the
looking
rookie.
at the video. That's it. I didn't read.
yeah,
that from
and the
so-
guy was like, "Why did you shoot him?" He's holding his camera like, "You shot him in
Motherfucker.
cold blood and blah blah
Motherfucker.
blah." That's bullshit. Because the thing is, when they did the investigation, and they came out the next day, they hadn't showed the video, but they said from the cams he did get the rookie's gun. All right, so there you go. You can't just look at it in face value and say, "Oh, that shot him in cold blood." How about look at all the facts?
All right.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick intermission, short break. We'll be back, and it's going to be just a quick edit. We'll be right back in a flash.
Flash.
And just say, and we're back.
Ladies and gentlemen, and we're back to Musing with Menchaca.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right. Okay.
You did it for me.
Calm down, Elvis.
All right.
Wait, you'll host my next show.
Hey, y'all heard that, motherfucker.
Like,
Hey, I want some
It's gonna
residual.
be-
Hey,
it's
we're
gonna
here
be-
everywhere.
Go,
dog.
go, go. Do me an intro. Do an intro.
like,
just like, hey, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Go for it.
in a world,
Go for it. Give me an intro. Ethan.
little tortilla boy.
Damn, right?
Do it, say, do it. Do an intro.
Give me an intro. Give me a radio show intro.
Yeah, radio show.
Like a long one or a short one?
Just short one. Give me-
Remember, it's Musing with Menchaca.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen of the interview.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now broadcasting Musing with Menchaca.
Wait.
We're
broadcasting?
We're broadcasting.
We're broadcasting.
You're watching.
You're watching.
Watch, do it over. He can edit. He can
You do it.
Hey,
Start over.
We are broadcasting like as if like they're
is
sending
my
that.
first
They're
time,
sending
dog.
But like, ladies and gentlemen, you are broadcasting.
Like what?
That's what you said.
You are broadcasting. That means
didn't
you're
say
sending the
we're
signal
radio,
out.
we're internet.
You're airing it.
So
like,
just
like-
do it. All right, ready?
No.
Ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube channel, welcome to Musing with Menchaca.
There you go.
There you go. All right. Yeah. There you go.
All right. So going back. All right. So going back to what we were saying is heightened state of alert sucks. All right.
Yeah,
Unless you've
that's
really
what-
been there,
that's
then you
what-
really
yeah.
don't know what it is.
David
leads
said
into your
that.
third
David
key.
said that in the last podcast where he was saying like, that people are doing a job that people aren't supposed to do is what he's getting at. He's
Well,
like,
yeah.
You're doing a job that's just not like a natural thing to do, and it's
Right.
like,
Well, you know those experiments. Okay, so there was an experiment where they have normal people. Okay, they're normal people.
oh yeah, in the lab coats.
I don't know about the lab coats, but they have normal people like in their prison cells, and then you have the prison guards.
Oh, that one.
And the prison guards really believe they're prison guards, and the prisoners really think they're prisoners. And then the prison guards really start acting out like prison guards, and it just becomes like
There's a movie about
Lord
that.
of the Flies and stuff, where everybody starts acting their part, and it gets really rough, and the guards start roughing up the prisoners in real life, and I mean, it gets all out of control.
Yeah.
Those
I know
type of
that
experiments.
experiment. I know.
So
I was talking about another one, but yeah,
There's
I know
a
that one.
But-
movie about that with Forrest Whitaker and what's that one guy's name?
Give me an IMDb right now. Like,
it's called
you got a
Celsius.
laptop. You got a laptop. You gotta use
But
it.
you know what
called
I'm saying
Celsius.
is people start putting
Celsius.
when
Yes.
some people put they're in that state of mind of the position that they're in.
The mentality.
The
sets
mentality
in.
starts to grab a hold of you. So
and that's what happened to me on the Lincoln. and everything.
everybody can sit here and say, "Oh man, that cop did everything wrong," because they want to be what do you call them?
Everyone has opinion on the sidelines. Everyone's
On the sideline,
but
sideline
everyone-
quarterback.
yeah.
But hold on. Opinion is one thing, but facts are another thing. Look, we all have jobs. You have a job.
Yeah.
You say you have a job. You have a job.
I think I have a job.
I may have a job. I
Okay.
don't know.
Yeah. Not anymore.
But
Or
here's
be
a
on this
fact.
podcast.
Here's a fact. Here's a fact. For the fact is that at least 1% of the time, and I say at least because That's at least the mathematical.
Yeah, like 60% of the time, it works every time.
Maybe 60%, but 1% of the time, I at least make a mistake. 1% of the time.
Wow. I think that's an understatement.
That's an understatement. Maybe 10% of the time. You know,
That's
for
still
people-
that's still an understatement.
Just keep it at that.
For-
Let's
for-
go.
for, you know,
bring
but
the
my
point.
point is,
Bring the point.
if it's 1% or 10%, regardless, I make a mistake. I may make a clerical mistake. I may
don't
make
make
an
mistakes.
administrative mistake.
So
I may
police-
make
it's- so it's no
a
different with
handling
police
mistake.
officers then.
So for a police officer, they make a mistake. Now,
Look,
now. Here, my point here is this. I think that like you said before, if we listen to the commands, if we do the right thing, if our intentions are right, no one's gonna get hurt. The 7% or 8% of the times that police officers in their careers have an interaction where they have to shoot at a target, have to shoot at a person, have to shoot. That only happens 5 to 8% of the time of in a career. And a career can span between 15 and 20 years as a patrolman. You know, that's to me that's a very harsh percentage for a patrolman. You know, going to work, it's hazardous. You know, you don't know if that person's going to shoot you. You have access to their criminal record. You could look up to see what type of criminal record they have. Talking about heightened alert, if you see that they have violence in their background, they've been jailed for certain things, they have felonies for violence.
They're investigation. They're under
You
investigation.
know very
or something
well
like
that you're going to handle that specific situation differently. You may ask for backup. You know, you may
Yeah.
approach them, but you're going to approach them with your weapon drawn. There's different things that are going on in your mind, and your experience is going to dictate how you handle it. Now, I think that a lot of times the media takes things out of context, or
All the
they'll
damn
blow
time.
things up to sell whatever.
they have to sell.
I've seen videos, and unfortunately, I mean, I can't think of anyone on the top of my head where I could show people like my brother who want to give 100% of their, you know, of the benefit to the police officers. But
Oh yeah, I'm biased.
you know, there are some out there. You know, I've seen them. You know, like I said, I have
I
personal
love police
friends.
officers.
I have,
Yeah, but what about my experience though? When I was
I have
telling you,
personal friends that
What
are
did you-
Man, fuck that state trooper.
okay, that's it.
That's all he has to say about
All
that.
those state troopers.
Look.
State trooper, yeah.
Everybody has their biases. Everybody has their racism built into their. You know what? I brought this up actually. I did not learn about racism until like the 7th or 8th grade, and I'll tell you that I remember in elementary school learning about something, but I didn't get it. I honestly didn't get it. So there was a story that I read. All right, because this is actually learned. Racism is learned. It's something that's learned. Growing up in Northside, where I grew up, I didn't even look at color. I looked at a black kid, and he was a kid.
Yes.
I looked at a white
Same
kid.
thing, same here.
I mean, I
remember-
didn't see the difference.
I remember that too.
Okay, it wasn't until I was in middle school that I actually noticed this because it was learned.
Yeah.
I asked my teacher in elementary school, well, why did these white kids, because in the literature it was white kids were picking and hitting, throwing rocks at a black kid. I asked my teacher why, you know, and she looked at me dumb, and she said, I kind of remember her looking at me dumb, like, how come you're not getting it? Why aren't
Was it
you
Miss
getting
Wade?
it? No, it was not Miss Wade. It was I want to say it was in 3rd grade, so no. No, Miss
Brown.
Wade, I asked her about masturbation, and she actually answered me. But anyways,
Third grade was Miss Brown.
okay, so Miss Brown, yeah, I think it was Miss Brown. So I asked her, like, why are these kids throwing rocks at these kids on the other side of the railroad track? She said, and the only answer she can give me is, well, that's because they were different. And that's the only answer she got. So I never got it. I never understood because it was a Black History Month or whatever, and
Yeah.
they were giving us the stories. It wasn't until middle school that I actually started, they actually started saying, hey, and then they opened up my eyes to racism and prejudices and all that stuff. And I'm like, well.
Because you hear those words in elementary school, but you don't.
But
ever
I didn't
truly
know that. I
understand it,
honestly did
And
not
you
know
know
what
what?
they were.
And you know what? And I say, fortunately for you,
Yeah.
that's fortunate. Unfortunately for friends of mine, that I've had a pleasure of being able to be around with, brown or black or whatever you want to call them,
Mm-hmm.
they have had real experiences where, when they were in 3rd grade, they had mud thrown at them, or in the instance that of the guy that I don't want to say his name or nothing like that, but had urine thrown at him or whatever. those are. He may not have known in third grade why they were doing these things, but unfortunately, those life experiences happened to them. Maybe as a teenager or an adult, he understood why they did that. You know, not everybody has the same upbringing. Not everybody has the same parents that you and I did. Not everybody has the guidance that you would hope and wish that they would have, that we had, that you had. You know, and people act a fool. You know, I want to reference Missouri. You know, I want to reference.
Let's bring up Ferguson.
Ferguson, because, you know, I was one of those guys that said, "Oh, poor kid." Oh, poor kid.
Oh, hell
the
no.
Media
and what was I doing?
Pulling the 17-year-old kid in his cap and gown.
18-year-old.
And
when he was 17.
You know, you want to look at a video on YouTube where he was actually physically beating up, you know, what looks to me like a homeless guy.
Look, let me tell you something. His parents were thugs and they're ignorant. So I saw videos of them and I saw what they did to the grandma. I mean, these are... Look, I'm not trying to say ignorant in a bad way. I'm saying
they don't know better.
They don't know better. They don't... I say they're ignorant, but they're not educated. They're not... You know, they're ignorant to the fact of some things. And people want to act a fool.
Exactly.
And, you know, they want to get attention. And you know what? Key and Peele had a really good video about this where... No, it wasn't Black Eyes.
Oh, okay.
It was when they sent this reporter out, and they said, "Hey, we need you to get a story out in the hood." And he's like, "Oh, there's always a story there." So he goes over there and he interviews somebody. He goes, "Hey, have you seen the unicorn or something like that?" And
I remember that one, dude.
And then everybody goes crazy, and they're like, "Yeah, I saw a unicorn," and blah blah blah, and then they start a riot, and then that was a story that this guy created. So. You know, it kind of goes off to that. And I think that's why Key and Peele had that skit, was because in the hood, everybody acts a fool. Yeah. You can just start a story and it just becomes
They don't know why they're writing. They're breaking into stores.
Yeah,
they're doing damage to their own community.
Yeah, exactly.
But they don't even understand the reason why.
Because people want to act a fool.
And the ignorance, I think that's where it comes
Mob mentality sets in. That's what
the mentality sets in.
But hold on. But the thing is here is, at what point do we govern the police? You know, there's different things that we could do. You know, you have the body.
The body cam has to be standard. It has to be
and
standard.
that's not. And it's not.
It has to, though. It will.
I think it has to.
All right, so you know what? Let's let Babyface talk. Come on, Babyface.
Caught him red-handed. Come on, I saw it. I saw it a long time ago. I was not gonna.
What'd you think about his thoughts?
I'm not gonna bring it up. His thoughts. Yeah. I saw it, and I'm like, you know what? As a host, I wasn't gonna bring it up and make it awkward. I was gonna let it go, but no. I was like, he's playing words with friends. I will put it out there. I saw it like 5 minutes ago. I saw it, and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna interrupt him. I'm not gonna interrupt his diatribe.
Yeah, I did.
I just hope that Isai Toledo gets pulled over.
You're saying last names now?
Yeah. Toledo,
I hope so,
motherfucker.
He's gonna bleep it out or whatever.
I hope so too, man. You know why? Because I'll comply and I'll ask the right questions, dog. You know what? But you know what?
Hold on, comply.
I'm actually
Last time you told me,
rebel, dog.
nigga, we're getting pulled over, hide the weed. Remember that?
I know.
Comply.
Hey, look. Talking about weed and getting pulled over. What? Look, do this, and let's see if this actually works. If you have weed in your car, have a fucking an envelope stamped and ready to mail. Put your weed in there and then seal it. See if the cops can't open that mail.
That'll be a federal offense.
It'll be a federal offense if they open mail that's stamped.
That's a genius thought. I wonder
if somebody can try it. Let this guy know.
Let me ask you this:
edit this out.
Can an envelope? Can a legal size? Can a legal size envelope carry a kilo? of mail.
You need 4 stamps, dog.
4 stamps. You gotta have the right stampage, or else it ain't gonna count.
Forever stamps. I got it. All right.
I read that on Facebook, or actually you showed me through that, right? And I want to see if anybody can do that.
All right, let's put it into
crazy
this, let's put it close to this topic. All right, so now we know society is fucked and everyone's a damn fool. People Mama raised the fool. She done raised the fool. That's basically what happened. All right, but I want to leave it on a high note. I want to leave this on this.
Don't do it.
On this very hopeful and optimistic
Hopeful.
note.
The world ain't hopeful.
I want to. So I was at my friend's graduation ceremony. graduated from the police academy.
Oh man, good luck.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have to bleep that. I'm gonna have to bleep it out. I'm gonna have to bleep that out.
Should have said she was a.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I hope you kill a nigga.
I am going to bleep out every reference to the gender.
I hope it doesn't show up on a video.
Gender.
I was gonna say
I'll be on the side, by the way.
No matter what.
No matter what. All right,
I
anyway.
hope your wife don't watch this, though.
So, I was at the graduation ceremony and they memorized this really, really long oath
Oh, nice.
Called the soldier's creed, the police officer's creed.
creed or whatever. Yeah.
Creed.
Yeah.
We have a
Texas
soldier's
has a creed,
creed.
dog?
We have an officer's creed. We have an NCO creed. We have all kinds of creeds.
Oh,
All right,
and-
go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Let me
go-
finish the story.
No,
Let me
no,
finish the story.
no. That was
Babyface says that there's a pimp creed too.
Hell yeah, motherfucker.
Can you recite it? Damn, that was it.
First, you don't give a fuck.
Second.
Second, y'all bitches. Third,
Always collect.
you always collect.
Always collect. Always
Fourth.
collect.
You keep them silent, dog.
So
Yo,
I
okay.
want to read this creed. As it says here, as a law enforcement officer, my fundamental duty is to serve mankind,
Bullshit.
to serve lives, to safeguard lives and property, to protect the innocent against deception, the weak against oppression or intimidation, and the peaceful against violence or
Well, who's going to
disorder.
protect the strong?
And to respect the constitutional rights of all men to liberty, equality, and justice. I will. I like how I'm trying to be serious, and you guys.
Why are you
like,
trying to protect only the weak? What about the strong? Don't they have a voice?
dog.
Shit, the strong shoe. They're too strong.
Hey,
They're
the
too
strong
strong.
don't need the cops, dog.
All right. Okay, anyways, go ahead.
I will keep my private life unsullied as an example to all. Maintain courageous
really?
calm in the face of danger, scorn, or ridicule. Develop self-restraint and be constantly mindful of the
self-restraint.
of the welfare of others. This is their creed. That
It's
I
very
heard them say
generic,
it.
but it's very generic. Listen. Look.
Creed's wonderful.
The U.S. Army
But-
has a creed.
yeah.
Every law enforcement agency has a creed. Louis, what you're reciting isn't any
words.
different.
They're words to live by,
I'm
but-
gonna tell you something, man. In Iraq, between 2003 and 2010, were there any atrocities done? Yes, but only a handful of those were caught. The prison in Abu Ghraib. Abu Ghraib.
Guantanamo Bay.
The assassination of Samir. I don't know her last name.
There was some soldiers that actually killed Iraqis in stone blood. You know, cold blood.
There's been a
stone
handful
blood. Cold blood.
of soldiers that were caught. A handful.
And those are just bad people.
But those were bad people in that uniform. My point is I feel the way that my brother feels, is that I'm not biased towards police officers or the suspects or the so-called victims.
But the human race.
Listen, I know that bad things happen. I think good things happen, and I also think that bad things happen.
There's bad people.
I think that there are bad people in
That
the
ruin it for
uniforms.
others.
Yeah,
You know, the media perpetuates it. Social media spreads it. And then you have people that are uneducated like you, myself, my brother, who don't understand a lot of the information that we're getting. And we
A lot of misinformation.
post things.
We'll
and then you have
we'll jump on stuff all the
illiterate,
time.
we have
Yeah.
illiterate, or however you want to say it, people that go and riot and do things like that. Listen, I think that what your mentality is a lot of Americans' mentality is that, oh, there's a soldier's creed or there's a officer's creed. There's good and there's bad.
Yeah.
And the good and the bad exist with the good and the bad. So take it however you want.
All right.
Take
Okay.
But yeah, but I
Cool.
just wanted to leave it at that.
Let's leave it at that. And
I
let's
really-
go to something else.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wanted
No.
to leave it at that and say.
I want to keep talking about this.
No, say. All right, Juan
Yes.
Jr.
Yes.
What's your topic?
No,
Nah, dog.
he was the
The Soldier of Fortune. Yeah.
Soldier of
But
Fortune.
that's the intro. That's like the Soldier of Fortune Juan Jr. at the very beginning, and then I just go by names.
I got you. I like that.
All right. Okay.
Well,
Cool.
hey, don't put my government name out there, dog.
All right. Can you do the intro again for me, please?
What is it like the
My intro. Yeah.
yeah.
The soldier of fortune, everything. All
The wait, I was like the Soldier of Fortune Juan Jr. What's your topic? I am gonna have to freaking like lower that volume on the fucking editing. I'm going to fucking
man.
lower the decibel on that motherfucker.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Hey,
That
dog.
was
my
pretty
God.
loud. That was too loud.
So now,
Yeah, and I have my fucking headphones set to 50%.
for his Louis, you're gonna have to put the captions in English.
And for the remainder of the podcast,
Translate that, grito. All right. Anyways, okay.
And then gringo is yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. So my topic actually kind of leads into my brother's, and so it's kind of good segue.
It segues, okay.
It segues through. Okay. All right. So, and my answer actually segues. Okay. So, my topic. I'm not gonna be long-winded.
Make it long-winded.
I'm not gonna make it long-winded.
Shit, I get the damn point.
I'm gonna get to the point. I'm not long-winded like my bro. Okay. All right. So this is my topic. Yes.
Do it.
My topic is this: if there was one thing in the world that you can get rid of,
Herpes.
what would it be? All right.
Why? Okay.
And
One
why?
thing we
And-
can get rid of. Okay.
All right. So,
I like your answer though. That's
You
a
want to
good
start
one.
first or do you want?
no, I'm gonna give you my answer right now.
Okay, so we can vibe. We can vibe. All right,
I
let's
like
do
that.
it.
I like that. Herpes.
Hey, say it for the vibe.
All right. Okay. So this is what I would get rid of. I would get rid of ignorant, stupid people. That's what I would get rid of. Why? Okay.
Would you get rid of the people or just the ignorant and stupidity
I
altogether?
think the people.
Whoa.
It's people, man.
Well, okay, I'll get rid of ignorance and stupidity. So, see, in the perfect world, in my perfect world, everybody would be educated. Everybody would have a bachelor's degree in something and would be a well-rounded person, an individual.
Right.
And I don't know if I'd necessarily teach racism and prejudice. Now, it's a good thing to do. You want to know why? Because you got to know what your past is, right, in order to move on. But they've done experiments where if you take somebody and you don't teach them racism and prejudice, like you don't teach them that there's like differences in people, like skin color, their pad, and then put these things in their head, they won't learn it. They actually won't. Like the example I gave, I didn't learn about racism until I was in middle school. You know, I grew up around a lot of people, and I didn't even see skin color. To be honest with you, I did not. But
I did. I just didn't know why.
for me, I didn't even think about it. It was like, okay, that person's black.
Ew.
You know, like
It's
ugh.
beaten to their minds, man.
But you know,
don't talk to that person.
but in order for you to move forward, you got to learn what you learned in the past. So I understand why we learn, you know, what happened in the past, civil rights movement, slavery, all that good stuff, so that we won't repeat it. Okay, there has to be a basis of what we're learning, so we don't repeat. That's what makes us human, right? We don't want to repeat the past. So I would get rid of stupidity and ignorance. You know, I wanted to jump and leap ahead and say, let's get rid of the people, but
Hey, that's a good 60% of the world population right there.
I know, right? I told my wife. I told my wife. I said, "Damn, baby." We actually talked about it because this is actually. I asked the question, and she said, "Well, I would get rid of stupid people," and I was like, "Well, baby, what would I do without you?" But anyways,
Burn!
And I'm more than positive that you didn't get any that night.
no, that was actually tonight, so I'm pretty sure I'm not going to.
Oh, well, you got lucky.
Because I was thinking about, I
And
had a
that's why- and
pressure.
and ladies and gentlemen, that is why he's here.
Yeah,
he got kicked
the
out.
pressure I had of of coming up with a topic, you know, that popped in my head, and then I said it, and she answered it, and I was like, well, what, you know.
So
anyways,
That's a good one.
All right, go ahead.
So are you assuming that anyone that doesn't have a bachelor's degree is stupid? Because I mean, I think 3/4 of the table here don't have a bachelor's.
Okay,
degree.
well, look. One of the things about having a degree is this. They teach you some fundamentals of how the world works. The one thing I don't understand is, in high school, you don't really learn a lot of stuff. You learn basics. But what I did learn in college is you actually kind of learn, and this is me, because I'm in business management type
That's
of deal.
corporate world, though, man.
You
Not
learn
real life.
you learn how the world works in a way, not by experience, but you know what's taught is like world of economics, you know, how to manage people, and psychology, how people think. You learn a lot of the basic stuff of how the world really is.
You learn a lot about a lot.
Yes, you learn a lot about a lot. You're not going to be a specialist, but you're going to get to know, like, wow, man, you never thought about that. And I'm thinking, why didn't I fucking learn this in fucking high school? I wish I would have learned this.
But even, do you know that even some of those smart motherfuckers are ignorant as shit?
Okay, they might be ignorant, but, I mean, what do you mean, ignorant? Or
Yeah, ignorant.
Shit?
No,
No,
they're not ignorant.
They're not ignorant.
don't
Ignorant.
have-
No,
They don't have
no,
common
no.
sense. When
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Well, if you're gonna just say that ignorance is, for a smart person is not having common sense, then
yeah.
that's bullshit, man. Because I've met several people who have their degrees, bro, who are ignorant motherfuckers.
Thanks. thanks.
Like I draw an arrow pointing right there.
Yeah.
Look,
I know.
one thing I learned about
I knew
people
it
that
was
have
funny.
degrees is this: is they never get around to accomplishing much because they always want to
Okay.
over-evaluate. They want to hesitate. They want to, I'm not talking about anyone in specific. I'm just saying
In general.
In general, look, I have two smart brothers, and they happen to be in this room.
Really?
I think the smartest of my brothers is Luis Menchaca. Okay, he knows my feeling. He knows in my heart that
He
how
knows
our-
too
how our-
much.
Our dad and our mom and my brother. He knows how our family feels about his ability. All right, and not to get deep into this, but there's something called underachievement. and if there was a picture for it, his face would be on it because he's very smart. He by now should have a doctorate. That's how smart he is.
But he doesn't.
But he doesn't. But that doesn't make him a stupid person. That doesn't make him ignorant.
He's just a lazy person.
He just is lazy.
Procrastinator, dog.
All right?
Procrastinator.
I have another brother in this table who's
Yeah.
smart, who happens to have a bachelor's degree.
Who never loses.
Doesn't make him the smartest person in the world.
No.
Okay.
By any means.
What I want to say here is that I don't have a bachelor's degree, but I don't think that I'm stupid. And I honestly don't think I'm ignorant.
No.
I think that if I want answers, I'm gonna go get them. But I also understand that there are some questions that I don't even know to ask because I don't have the luxury or the experience of going to school and
Right.
learning from people, professors that have that relative life experience.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I understand all that. I know these things. But I think you have a good point. I think we need to get rid of stupid people
No,
who
stupidity and ignorance.
who only rely on sources like their friends.
BuzzFeed.
Exactly.
Social media.
Social media.
Yeah.
I call that ignorance. You're right, Louis. Those are the people that I think my brother's talking about. Get rid of them, Nazi style. I'm just saying. I want that to be on
The soundbite.
The soundbite.
The soundbite.
Nazi style.
That's gonna be like the cold open right there. Just
fuck 'em off.
like Hitler had it right. Like that's
Let's
the.
talk about Hitler. All right.
Yeah.
You know what?
Wait, really?
Yeah.
We're gonna go into that?
Just
Bring
real
it.
quick.
Okay,
Look,
guys.
Let's.
you know what? He was kind of brilliant.
He was.
All right. I'm not okay. And let me explain. I don't want
He's
you to
brilliant
think.
in a military way. I'll say.
No, not in a military way. He was an awesome communicator.
Yeah.
He knew how
Orator.
he knew how to orate.
That. Oratory. Yeah. That's the word. I was
He
thinking.
knew how to talk people and bring people together for a common cause. Okay.
Granted,
now,
it wasn't a good common cause, but he did
Exactly.
It. But he did it.
you know, I mean, imagine if he was like the Pope or something.
Good, yeah.
I mean, imagine how great he can bring people together.
The gift of the silver tongue is what they call it.
The gift of gab. So he had the gift of gab, and he can talk people into murdering 6 million Jews. I mean, how good of a leader would you have to be to convince people that killing Jews is good?
And he was
I
on
mean,
in phases.
you know, I'm just saying he was a brilliant person. He's a brilliant communicator. Let's put it that way. Now, I didn't agree with any of his Nazi agenda. I didn't agree with anything he did, but he knew how to rally people around a cause. It was crazy. So,
So that's people like that you need in this new world order.
you
that
know
you're
what?
talking about.
It doesn't have to. There's no new world order. You know, forget about. You know what? Forget about college, and he wants to bring all this stuff up because I have a degree. Fuck
No, you said no. You
No,
said
no, you said it.
you
First.
said degree. You said
that. Okay, yeah, you're right.
get rid of people that don't have a degree. And I'm like,
No.
I don't want to die.
No, he didn't
That's
say
what I
that.
said.
I didn't say that.
say that.
I said
You said-
get rid of
that-
stupidity and
no.
ignorance. Okay.
Would you get rid of the people or just the ignorant and stupidity
I
altogether?
think the people.
Whoa.
It's people, man.
Well, okay, I'll get rid of ignorance and stupidity. So, see, in the perfect world, in my perfect world, everybody would be educated. Everybody would have a bachelor's degree in something and would be a well-rounded person, an individual.
No, he said degree.
No, he said that.
He said that he wants the people, the minimum, to be like the bachelor's
have a
degree
bachelor's
is the
degree,
new high school
yeah,
diploma.
so forth.
And I didn't have that. So
Now-
I didn't want to die.
Now, let me tell you something.
Or you
For-
can just aspire to it.
you know what? Forget about it. Why don't we just have a world where you're always learning?
There you go. I like that.
Fuck degrees.
education.
Fuck anything that has to do with degrees or anything. You just continue to learn.
All
you know.
throughout your life.
You know,
Yeah.
you know what?
Actually,
people
I
that
like
have
that one. I like
I
that.
like
a lot of people who have licenses, like electricians and like them that are professionals, they always have to continue to learn.
Exactly.
And they
In
have
order
to
to keep
trade.
up. In
to
order
keep their
up.
license. They have to keep up.
Because technology always
There's
advances.
advances
Or
and stuff.
technology, techniques, or whatever. You know, they're always advancing, so they always have to show a way in order for their license to continue.
Yeah.
In order to be renewed.
They have to be renewed. They have to show that they've had so many hours of learning new stuff. Okay,
Right.
I like that.
so
You know what? That's a better answer than your old one.
yeah, and so, but that was the okay. It might
That's
be a
the
better
conclusion.
answer,
That was his
but that's
point.
what I was trying to.
That
I was trying to make
that
the
was your
point.
conclusion that you were trying to get
I
to.
want more educated people. Is my point.
Yeah.
I don't want people to just be like, "Oh, I went to high school,"
Complacency.
or "I dropped out." I think it should be illegal to drop out of high school, and actually it is, but I don't think we
Now
enforce it.
is. Now it is.
So I'm just saying that people that are more educated are probably better informed. And I think that was the whole thought process in the 60s, you know, when Kennedy was there and they pushed for education. And now we're just pushing back because
No child
then
left
desegregation started. It sucked, you know, whatever. You know,
So
desegregation.
Bush had it right. No child left behind.
I don't know. Maybe segregation worked. I mean, I don't know.
Damn.
No, I'm just playing. It didn't. It didn't. It was better to desegregate so that everybody can mesh and everybody can understand each other. You know, but now, you know what? But here's the crazy thing is that now we have like shows, like one's is called Blackish. Another one's called Fresh Off the Boat, which I like.
Dude, you know what?
And, you know, it's okay for black people to make kind of fun of white people, but it's faux pas for white people to make fun of black people. What if we had a show called White-ish, where there's a white family acting blackish? That would be funny. But you can't do that because it's a double standard, you know. You can't have white people making fun of anyone, but all the minorities, it's okay for them to make fun of
Yeah, that's what
the white people in every other race.
Happens all the time with
You know?
comedians and everything.
Yeah, exactly. So, anyways.
Isai, what would you get rid of?
Babyface?
What would you get rid of?
Come on, babyface Toledo.
What would I get rid of?
Yeah.
What would you get rid of?
Man, I don't know, honestly. I don't know what I would get rid of.
Just anything in the world. You can get rid of anything in the world. You
Get rid of
can get rid of
chicken.
drugs.
No, fuck
you can
that.
get.
Like you do, any motherfucker.
Prostitute.
Yeah, no, right.
Prostitution?
You don't do any.
No, 'cause
No,
then
I'm an
I'd be out
angel.
of business, though.
Huh?
Then I'd be out of business if I get rid of prostitutes.
All right. What would you get rid of? Anything. It could be
Honestly,
something good or bad. Think of something right now. Be a superhero right now. Get rid of crime.
I'd get rid of poverty.
Get rid of poverty,
God.
hunger.
You know what?
Poverty,
I was
because
thinking
what
that
that
right now, man.
entails, I'm sorry, what that entails is that we do have an educated population. You know, we do have a government that
I think mine solves all the problems.
exactly. No, and it's true.
does.
No. What you said was actually true.
Yeah.
And I agree with you
Education,
100%.
education, honestly propels the society.
Yes.
In fact, what's wrong with today's society
It's
is the lack of education.
the lack of it.
I have proof.
Texas
know-
education is really bad.
The very fact that our minimum wage is at $7.75 federally is ridiculous.
$7.25.
If you go,
whatever it
if
is.
you go to 1960 or 1950, I forgot what decade it was.
I'm glad you're bringing that up.
The minimum wage was actually higher with
Yeah.
inflation considered.
Yep. One person in the household, the man, was enough to
cover
sustain the entire
everything.
family. But now you have two people having to
they
work
can't
to
even
sustain
make
the
it.
entire company, and they can barely make it.
The middle class is going down.
Yep.
Low income is coming up. You know, the rich are getting richer. The 1%,
poor-
the 1% of the rich people is higher. I mean, it makes more income than the bottom 40 or 60%. I forgot what the percentage was, but it's stupid. It's like 60%. So
So I know.
Combined.
what I'm trying to say is I would get rid of poverty, and the reason for that is because that's kind of saying that we will educate everyone. Everybody will be self-sufficient, and that we would equip everybody with the things that they need to be successful, to have a trade.
I get rid of Social
profession.
Security.
Communism, people. There we go.
No, it actually has nothing to do with government.
All
It
right,
has
okay.
nothing to do with socialism,
how do you-
democracy, or
Okay,
anything.
how do you convince people?
Here's what I was going to
Has
think
nothing
about.
to do with
Here's
anything.
what I'll think about. Here's what I'm
Because
thinking
you know
about.
what? Because you know what?
I get
When
rid of
there's
social programs.
when there's communism and democracy, guess what, Louis? What's the common denominator? There's poor people with communism, and there's poor people with democracy.
Democracy,
So that's irrelevant. That's irrelevant.
So here's what I'd get rid of. I would get rid of capitalism.
Really?
No,
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 really?
No.
capitalism sustains democracy and communism, whether you like to believe it or not.
No, I was kind of kidding.
There's a common
I was
thread.
kind of half kidding on that when I said get rid of capitalism. See, I watched this documentary on Netflix about.
You're losing subscribers right now. Just to let you know.
No, I watched the
Capitalism.
same one. Did you watch the one?
I watched the documentary.
What's it called?
I forgot what it's called, but it
The
was.
short little guy?
No. It was a documentary where it was talking about implementing a system, a resource-based economy. It was what they were.
A resource base. All right. So expand on that.
Don't know. I really.
Okay. Well, look. Let me tell you something.
Don't
My
run
brother. What
for
my
it.
brother's talking about is the wealth. How
I wish I had Tony right here.
you know, wealth is being spread very, very, very
Unfairly.
unfairly. The top 1% really own the freaking country. You know, so you know the bottom feeders and all that stuff. I mean, the only way to sustain an economy is if the majority
are buying
and stuff. So like let's just say I'm a rich billionaire, okay? But
You only buy so many beds.
I barely pay my workers to survive. And then they're creating products and services and I charge more for them. How in the hell are they supposed to pay for those things?
And that billionaire is only going to be able to buy one mattress, a couple of TVs.
Right.
They're only going to be able to buy the same amount that one family will. But that family, the 80% of the population.
And then these billionaires aren't even
Can't
spending
afford
their
it.
money. They're not spending their money. They're not putting it back into the economy.
That's the biggest.
You know, that's what I'm kind of talking about right there. You know, so
Prostitutes go out of business because the middle class can't afford them no more.
right, exactly. You know, drugs can't be bought because the middle class can't afford them anymore. There are some bottom feeders that will be able to suck some dick. You know, for some product. You know, services for
Well, you know what I'm
product.
going with it, right?
Exactly. So basically, it's not gonna be self-sustaining. Anyways, go ahead. You're still up on what will you change?
I'm like, my answer isn't capitalism, by the way. I was just
Well, can
joking.
you clarify that?
I'm still trying to fucking find the documentary I was talking about.
Forget
but
the documentary. What is your belief? I want to know what your belief is.
I don't know. I really do think that. Well,
You don't have it.
I'm not really 100% sure on that because see the thing is obviously I don't think by no stretch of the imagination do I actually think our system is perfect.
Would
But
you get rid of drugs
no, not at all.
for personal reasons because you want to keep smoking marijuana?
Yeah, but
Okay, everything, all the drugs except for marijuana.
I would get rid of. Okay, I would definitely get rid of the hard shit. I'll get rid of cocaine. I get rid of opium, but
What about ecstasy?
Don't fuck with cocaine.
What about ecstasy? What about meth?
get rid of those.
Everything except for marijuana. He's just a fucking pot smoker.
Yeah,
You smoke pot, dog?
yeah. I smoke pot.
You have any?
No
Yeah,
way.
everybody has 3 ounces.
I'll never believe you. You actually smoke pot?
Yeah, all the time.
Damn.
Not all the time. God damn.
Hey,
Okay,
hold on,
twice a
time
week.
out. Because this is something new that I'm learning right now, bro.
Yeah, me too. I've never done a drug in my life.
Let me put it to you this way.
You are damn
Let
lying.
me put it to you this
Is
way.
that where you got yours?
I went on vacation, left this
Hold on.
motherfucker for a week, came back home. There was 2 cigarillos on my
All right.
chimney.
Ask me that question. Have I ever used a drug in my life?
Have you ever smoked weed?
No.
Yes,
You're a damn lie, and I know it.
When?
I've been told
don't
by sources.
lie, bro.
I've been told by sources that you have.
By P.
P.
He can't say any names, bro.
A. T.
Okay. In case you think that I did not smoke weed or anything like that.
Oh.
That's brownies, dog.
No, I did not.
Smoke any weed.
That's oregano.
I didn't smoke any weed or anything like that. No.
Well, anyways,
Give me a polygraph test. I've never done weed or any other drug other than alcohol. And I think if I were to puff every cigarette that I've ever puffed, it would probably be 7 or 8 cigarettes in my entire life.
Thanks to Carlo and me sometimes.
Yeah. Actually, most of them were Carlo.
I saw him puff 5.
He
okay.
actually
So,
had
but
cigarette
yeah,
with me
like
before one time.
So
person-
and God is my witness too, by the way.
person R. A. He told me that you have with him.
Yeah.
Person A was smoking it, and I was watching him do it because I know exactly who you're talking about. Actually, it's A and R. So,
Okay,
what?
person A.
I say R. A. like initials there.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. R.A. and J.A.
Yeah, and J. A.
S-
They said
exactly.
that you were with them doing.
I
it.
was with
yeah,
them.
Yeah, they saw you.
No,
Secondhand smoke counts. man.
okay, hold on.
They saw you.
I was with them, and no, I wasn't even close enough to do secondhand smoke.
No, but no, they told me this straight up that you actually
He
did.
No.
Like, you took a hit.
No, I did
gonna
not.
deny it.
Hey,
In
Louis,
fact,
Louis,
J.A.
bring the Bible.
told me that I better not because they know that I get tested like every other month. So I would know I cannot do
Who
it.
the
So
fuck is J.A.?
he knows what I'm talking about.
We know
Yeah.
in common. Anyways, all right. But anyways, getting off that
J.A., if you're watching this.
And you can ask JA if he ever made me do it, and he'll tell you no.
Jay, if you're watching
I'm surprised
this,
that he said that.
comment
I
on chakalaka88 at yahoo.com.
That's not my email address.
Well, you better figure out what email it is.
Okay. Anyways.
Yeah.
No, but going back to the thing. Okay, I guess you know what? That's gonna be my answer. I'll get rid of the hardcore drugs. That's what I'll think. I'll get rid
Okay,
of
hard.
Not marijuana. Don't worry. Marijuana. Don't worry.
It doesn't matter. I don't.
Don't worry.
smoke.
Marijuana ain't a drug.
Yeah, like the real hard shit. The
worry.
real hard shit. is
Dude,
gotta
you
go.
guys are forgetting
It,
that
like-
I went a whole year without drinking.
You were a damn lie.
You went
I
without
caught you in a lie on that one.
No, I did not. I did not drink.
You did? Oh shit.
Yeah, he
I
did.
went.
Oh, that was
I
after
went
that
a
fact.
year and a month without drinking.
Yeah.
Okay, that was after.
I
that.
drank on my wedding.
Oh.
On my second wedding.
Yeah. Yeah. We just call it renewal.
Yeah,
He's
renewal.
an officer in the military, so you make the decision of whether he's telling the truth or not.
Yeah. Okay, but anyways,
Whatever.
so
He has pin needles in his shoe.
10 needles in my shoe.
It's the tack in
fine.
his shoe. Yeah. Okay. No, but yeah. So that's a good one. I mean, really, what is there? I mean, actually, you know what? So there is medicinal uses for cocaine and opium, isn't there?
No.
No.
There is.
Well, I'm sure there is.
There's some
There is.
opiates like you know.
Opiates, but that's
Methamphetamines.
No,
and-
morphine.
morphine.
Morphine. Yeah.
But
But that's like a very controlled
but
substance.
that's very controlled. It's always marijuana, by the way.
Yeah, I know that, and it's also got other like practical uses, like hemp and shit.
Yeah, it's all that. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about
Okay,
illegal.
so you get rid of drugs. I mean, hardcore drugs.
The ones that have no medicinal, just
You
yeah.
get rid of what? What did you say?
Poverty.
What did you say? Poverty. Okay,
You get
I
rid
would
of-
get rid of
Which kinda goes with-
stupidity and ignorance.
Yeah.
That's kind of
And you would get rid of.
There's two things that I'll get rid of.
Cheez-Its.
Okay.
There's two things that I'll get rid of, and that is one.
Religion.
Oh god,
No.
damn it! I should have changed it.
No, not religion, man, because
We need
would
we need religion.
You would only make one religion all Christian? That's what I was gonna say.
I'd get rid of
That was my second
Muslims.
choice.
No, also I actually thought about another thing before you say. I actually
Get rid of
thought-
Muslims.
I would get rid of like processed foods and stuff like that. Like,
get rid of
fucking-
Islam.
Oh, whoa.
Get rid of artificial food.
Get rid of cocaine, but don't get rid of
oh,
fucking Doritos.
Get rid of like shit. Get rid of junk
All right,
food.
hold on.
Get rid of that.
Hold on, just stop. Hold on. I said get rid of Muslims, but I am all about religion. Okay, I'm playing around because everybody thinks Islam
Muslims
and
are
Muslims
good
are
people.
terrorists or whatever. But I don't believe that. Okay, I have friends that are Muslims.
Yeah.
Yes.
Masalak alaikum.
Assalamu
As-salam.
alaikum, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Assalamu
Assalamu
alaikum.
alaikum.
And then it's malaikum salam.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess so.
Yeah, I learned that from a Muslim.
But no,
Okay,
but get
so
it, but
I'm just wanting to make sure everybody knows that
Yes.
we're clowning here.
I'm anti-terrorist. That's all.
Hey, Muslims.
That's Vulcan.
Okay. No, but
Okay,
but
anyways,
yeah,
I'm sorry.
but,
Go ahead.
no, but I like why do little Debbie stuff need to exist? Why do Twinkies need to exist?
Hey,
Like,
well, what the fuck?
well,
We
just
get
get
rid
rid
of
of
the
the
whoa,
hard
whoa,
drugs,
whoa,
not marijuana.
We're getting rid of hard drugs, not
Not
hard
marijuana.
fucking
Not hard.
trans
yeah,
fat.
trans
food.
fat foods. Yeah, man.
I think
no.
that's a better one, isn't it? Isn't that a better
I'll
thing to
get
get rid of?
obesity.
Isn't that a better thing to get
There
rid
you
of?
go.
I get
Obesity.
rid of obesity.
Boom.
God damn.
Hey,
You know what?
obesity.
Just
Yes, get rid of
I'll
this
get
guy.
rid of Carlo.
I
yeah.
mean, I am obese, but you gotta put me on blast.
No, but what were you gonna say though? You said two things. You were gonna say two things.
Well,
Lord,
look,
Lord,
I was gonna say
Carlo obesity.
Carlo. He counts for two.
I'm gonna zoom in on your face.
Oh,
There's a
man.
look on your face where you're like, you know.
Damn.
No, okay.
Like I'm getting rid of stupid, ignorant people,
You know what? I had your back the whole time. But you better-
and he's
you
trying to
gotta
get rid
watch-
of fat people.
Hey, on the next topic, you better watch your back. on the next topic.
Yes. All right.
Sorry, dude.
No, but you had two things on mind.
I'll get rid of two things. Okay.
Okay.
And I think one is really consuming a lot of people nowadays. Social media.
Get rid of
You
social
rid of
media.
Social media?
You're
Yes.
you're
Yes.
anti-Facebook.
Yes.
No,
yes.
let's
Yes,
why?
bro. The reason being is because look. Nowadays, yeah, I'm going to talk about it in like work.
Okay.
Okay. Nowadays, before anybody even interviews somebody, everybody has Facebook. So guess what they're going to do?
They're gonna look up the Facebook.
They're going to look at their Facebook. All right. Hey, look, este fulano aquí hace esto y esto y esto y esto. Or this guy or this girl, whatever. this is who her friends are. This is what she does. You know, your picture's gonna say a lot about you. Whether if you're a partier.
But what if your
you're a funny
security
person.
settings are set to where nobody can do that?
Well,
privacy settings.
Tough luck for that employer. Okay, but you know, I don't think that employer should really be doing that because just because they do certain type of thing outside of work doesn't mean that that's how they
Hold on.
behave inside of
Let's
work.
say you have a $1 million business and you're hiring somebody, you're gonna pay $50,000 a year plus commission. You don't think?
Guess
would do
what?
that?
As long as they make me
You
a
wouldn't do that?
Listen to me. As long as they make me a profit, I don't give a shit what the fuck they do.
No,
As-
but,
as
but
lo-
you don't know nothing. You're about to hire them. You're
What if they're a
Listen
liability?
to me.
and you look at their Facebook and they're fucking drinking all the time. Would you still hire them?
Look.
Or you have two
listen,
options.
Listen.
That person-
in a business mindset, what's your business mindset to go put solar panels on houses
Yeah.
or to make fucking money?
To make money.
Make
Thank
money.
you.
And
Thank-
save the
thank
world.
you.
And save the world.
Thank you.
And save the
Thank
world.
you. That's
Thank you for
that's
saying
all I need to say. That's all I need to ask.
But I cannot make money and save the world with somebody.
You're not gonna
coming
save
to
the
work
world.
Okay,
drunk,
okay.
You're not
So,
gonna save the
dropping
world.
hold
a
on.
panel
Wait, hold
inside
on. What
a
if somebody is on a roof, right?
Right.
And you hired a
that's
fucking
what I'm
marijuano, somebody who's like high on fucking
And you
drugs.
saw it on Facebook.
And you saw it on Facebook.
But
You
you still
hired him
hired him
anyways.
anyway because
And
you
he
wanted him to
falls
say-
off the roof and dies.
And he blames it on you.
No, he dies.
How was he gonna blame on you
No.
if
He dies. And then when they do the autopsy, they find out that he was on drugs.
The company's on
The company. And then what if the family sues you because they said, well, he was on the job,
And you allowed him.
and you allowed him to get on a roof while he was on
You
high?
enabled him.
Guess what? They're gonna win in court.
Yep.
So now you're talking about, oh, he's making me money,
So-
but I don't think about
So
the
let me ask you
consequences that
again,
he's gonna
if
do.
you own a business, not solar. If you own your own
Any
business,
business.
any business,
It's called liability, dog.
Look.
what would you do? You wouldn't be curious? You wouldn't look up Fulana? Hey, let's see what type of lifestyle she has?
What if? Okay, so what if you owned a
Look,
bus
these
company?
are all
Hey, hold on.
these
What,
are
no,
all-
hold on.
These
Hold
are
on,
all
wait.
what ifs here.
Oh, wait.
And let me
So
tell you what-
let's
Well, that's
say
what
you
you're
own
going off of.
let's say you own a bus company where you bus school children and you hire this guy, but you saw on his Facebook that he's a marijuano, he likes to drink a lot. Are you gonna hire him? Or he's making you money though? He's making you money. Oh, you have to pay for insurance, and there's liability. And let's say this guy kills a bus full of kids.
Look,
because he was
common
high on
sense,
high
common
on
sense.
stuff.
And then
common sense.
We find out later that
Common
they suck dick.
sense. Common sense.
Which
is
has nothing
going
to do with anything.
No, I'm just throwing that in there.
He's throwing that in there.
Any person with common sense is gonna know not to do that kind of
That's-
shit
that's how I know that sucks
at the
dick.
job. All
You know
right.
he'll do anything for a beer.
Yeah.
But here's another thing. How about those times before that even existed? Like, what do you do? You know?
Resumes, that's it.
Your resume.
Resumes,
But people can lie on resumes.
Hey,
I do it all the
references.
references,
time. References
Give you
are
reference.
tough.
character witnesses, and shit.
You gotta pay people money. That
But
give
let me ask you something. You're getting those references from the person. It's not like I was like, hey, I need you to give me 3 references that you don't know. Or something like that,
Yeah,
You're
they're
getting
gonna be
references
doing
from the
work.
person that's gonna say, "Hey, put in a good
But
word for
before,
me."
Back in the day, let me show you. For those that don't know, back in the day when you went for an executive position, the way that references worked is that it had to be professional references. So
Letters of
it couldn't
recommendation.
just be an aunt or it couldn't be an uncle or a friend. It had to be a coworker or somebody that you reported to, i.e.,
Superior.
military, your boss, your manager, those
Right.
type of things. And what would happen was the employer that was interested in you would call that reference and ask what their profession was, and if it matched what.
But the
you
bad
put
thing,
on there,
but the bad thing about that is they couldn't talk shit about you.
of course not. There was only 3 questions that they could ask. Number one,
Dates of employment.
number one
Dates
is
of
dates of
employment.
employment. Number 2, are they rehirable? And number 3,
How much did they make?
no, you can ask that. Number 3 was the religion. Those are the type of questions they would ask.
Religion wasn't one of them.
You
don't
so,
remember the third question,
No, the number 3 would be if they're rehirable.
Were
No, that was
were
two.
they
You said
That's
that. You said 2.
That's question
Is that
2.
what I said?
Yeah.
Number
one
3,
too many.
I don't know.
dates
If I
dates
was
of
told
hire?
Dates
Uh,
of hire.
are they rehirable? And then why do they leave?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that's
If I was
exactly
sober, I
right.
would
He
know.
was a manager.
If I was sober, I would know the extra answer, but I'm not sober. The thing is here that you're saying is social media. I don't
Not
think it's enough for you to say.
Not necessarily
Get rid of
social
it.
media itself. Like
No, you said social media.
social media, yeah, like Facebook,
of
fucking
employers.
Twitter,
Twitter.
blah,
Should
blah.
not be allowed.
I'll get rid of fucking text messages too, dog.
Why?
Dang.
Why?
Why are you making our life hard?
Listen, motherfucker. Look,
I've gone off 2 murders because of fucking text.
That's stupid.
No, but what was the second thing? That's your first thing. What was the second one?
Social media.
Second one would be anti-hunters.
No,
dog.
you said social media.
Anti-hunters. Oh, that's obviously self-serving.
People.
Self-serving.
It's self-serving, and you know what? A lot of people up
You and
north.
your bow and arrow. Hawkeye.
Everybody in every state. There's thousands of people who hunt in all the United States of America, and especially in Alaska, for example. That's a lot of people have to hunt to survive, and I admire those people, man, because they work every day.
Look,
To get food for the whole year, bro.
Look, let me tell you
And let me
something.
tell you something.
He's basically saying, "Are you ready for the zombie apocalypse?"
You gotta be a
Basically,
hunter. You
that's
gotta be a
another-
hunter.
that's
You gotta be
another
off-grid.
topic.
You gotta be
Another
off-grid.
topic.
You gotta be off-grid and you gotta be a hunter. That's it.
That's right.
Who the fuck?
And you need solar panels to do that, by the way. You
Yeah.
need you
to
need
get energy.
JC
you need energy.
To get
Do
energy.
you guys have a logo or a motto or something?
Yes,
like,
yeah.
What's no, not a logo. I meant a motto. Like
Right here.
Right here, look. Just read this. Okay.
Hey, you have to
All
make
right.
the JC Green like this.
Yeah, that's fine. I can do it. Don't get me wrong. I can do it in post production. Don't get me wrong.
Of course.
But what I'm saying is, what is like you
Like
look
this, huh?
how it's like, Chase,
We have a mission
Chase-
statement,
Chase,
like we just
Chase
read.
says, like what is it?
I want your money.
No,
Well, that's what they tell me all the time. I want your money.
like something together. I'm trying to think of. I'm too drunk right now. Fuck it.
You only drink like 1 beer.
I had like two crowns and cokes, 2 crowns and three
Dude.
crowns and 2.5 crowns and cokes, and this.
And that's only like 13 ounces.
Yeah, but your pores of Crown are like this much.
Can we take a break?
We only have one more topic left,
Just
and
one more
then
break.
It's okay.
One more break.
we'll be right back.
Yes.
It's like, and we're back.
And we're back.
So,
And we're back with Musing with Menchaca.
so
Musing with something.
off camera.
Music with Carlo Menchaca.
Off camera, and by the way, I might be editing into it, but off camera we were saying, other things that we would get rid of, and I was gonna say the things that I really fucking wish I was clever enough to think about it myself first.
Was getting rid of
Special Olympics.
Getting rid
yes.
of getting rid of STD.
Special
Oh, I'm sorry.
Special Olympics.
Yeah, getting rid of STDs. I like that one.
Free love for everyone.
I think I used to my herpes. I don't know.
I'll get
Imagine-
rid
if
of
STDs
hippies
didn't
too,
exist,
dog.
oh my god.
Wait, hold on. We're talking about free love
You
here,
fuck all the
okay?
time or what?
What?
We're talking about free love here. So,
Free love.
is getting a woman pregnant, is that an STD?
Yeah, and lives with you for 18 years.
It lives for you,
It's a
everybody.
tumor that grows, and
Yeah, it grows for 9 months, and
There you go.
out comes something.
You gotta support that tumor for like 18 years.
Yeah, but and then there was also the other one. There's a getting rid of STDs, and then there was a getting rid of marriage. getting rid of marriage. I like that.
We're
one.
talking about that. We're talking about that it was like overrated.
No. It's getting rid of marriage because I can hear that, dude. I can hear that in the headphones. Man.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah, it's really distracting.
All right, okay.
Sorry, dog.
Start over.
Hey, dog. Sorry. Hey,
Getting rid of marriage though. Getting rid of marriage on the basis that half our shit is our shit.
Yeah, half our shit is our
wait,
shit.
whoa. Time out.
Well, prenups. Getting rid of prenups.
Prenup.
You've been married before, right, Isai? What happened when with me,
You're married too.
I was married too.
You've been married
And
too.
you had kids.
Oh, let's talk about that.
This is why I'm the smart one. I'm still with
Here's
mine.
the thing.
You made it work.
Yeah.
He had the option to stay, but
way.
He opted.
he had the option to stay. I didn't. I kept a toilet bowl, all the fixtures that were stuck to the
Look,
wall,
motherfucker, I got-
and a TV, and that's it.
Yeah, but he lost a house.
You lost the house. What else?
I left everything, bro.
You lost. Did you? You also lose a dog, didn't
But it was
you?
an option though.
Dog.
You lost a dog.
You did, Miley.
Miley.
Partially my
Miley.
Partially your dog.
Half of Miley, and I would say the tail
If you-
to about the belly.
If you would have had a prenup, she would have been all yours.
I love Miley. She was a good dog.
She was a good dog,
She
man.
was a good dog. But
Change the topic.
That was a good bitch.
All right, you know what? That summarizes the topic about getting rid of. We would get rid of a lot of shit.
Okay.